again of Lore and Legend fans, it's Jerry here. I'm excited to announce a new weekly of Lore and Legend event in the CI Discord server coming very soon. Starting this Saturday, November 9th, 2024, you can join our Listen Party events. Jump into a voice call where an episode of this show will be playing, and you can listen to it with fellow fans and chat about it as you do. The first event will be a listen-along of the very first episode and will continue through the story chronologically until we catch up to the current episode release schedule. Then the listen-along events will take place the Saturdays following episode releases. So, be sure to join our Discord at discord.gg/ChristianInfluence and assign yourself the Of Lore and Legend role to be a part of everything. We'll see you there. All right. With that, ladies and gentlemen, last time, the party walked through town at Larch's leading to the north gate of Fort Trinity. Encountering a slightly suspicious guard, they made their way to Larch's manor 20 minutes outside of town. Along the way, they encountered the same group of ruffians from before, previously obeying Larch, and seemingly now convinced that they will receive some sort of higher payment for betraying him. The party barely kept Larch alive and fended off the ruffians. Leaving their bodies in the road, they continued up to the manor. Larch and Vanora went into the manor. Larch and Vanora went into the manor, with Vanora disguised as a guard escorting Larch, who was apparently blind. The rest of the party waiting just outside of visible range of the door guard, with Edovard peering through Soap's eyes in case anything went wrong. The story was, Larch was found out for his betrayal and had to return here and receive Gertrude, his bargaining chip, in order to go free. In discussion with the boss of this criminal crew he had hired, it was made clear that this guy wasn't too happy with how things were going, and that his involvement might have been found out. So, in an effort to save himself, Larch then betrayed Vanora to this criminal and invited the criminal to kill her. Soap died quickly, and the people's hands sprang into action, dashing into the house and attacking the criminals. Edovard has rushed up the stairs and found where Gertrude was being kept, stealing her back from her captor and promising to get her out safely. Vanora, unconscious and dying, at the mercy of Larch's blade, Clonus crashes down from above at a most crucial moment, saving her life. Intercepting Larch's blade, healing her, Clonus then sends Larch swiftly into the next life. We now pick up, resuming battle, as the party fights the remaining criminals, hoping to now escape with their lives. Enemy 1, the big guy with Ghibli on his back, as he's struggling around. Didn't you stab him and you held onto his back, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't just one of the big guys, but not the leader guy.
Yes, it was.
That's the one that's right in front of you.
That's the one that's right in front of you. That's the one who you attacked when you did that. Did you not know that?
Oh. No, I didn't, but I'm gonna go with that, I guess.
That is what you did to the guy that was in front of you, which was the big guy.
Oh, actually, that's exactly what I wanted, but I did not know that was the big guy.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
So, the big guy, the one with this kind of longer hair, it's hanging on either side of his face, greasy, big beard that's like this dark black steel wool, kind of scorched and burned in one spot across his face where there's this scar. He looks around after Titus having just been knocked down. He will not waste his time on the kid. He will just let Ghibli hang on there. Oh. He does not care. And he will turn and he'll step over Titus's body and he'll go for the beast.
So Ghibli's
So I'm good just going with
Yeah, you're just hanging on his back.
Okay.
If he tries to get you off, you're going to have to make a contested check. But because of your size and because of his size, I'm okay with it. And you're just kind of limiting his movement a little bit, but he didn't move very much.
Okay.
So he steps over Titus's body. You see as you're holding on, as he just carelessly steps over Titus, as you see Titus kind of pass underneath you. He will... All right, then. I gotta make sure to do this guy's voice, not Cephas, my Cephas impression. Let me get it there. All right, then.
The listener is like,
whoa. That was spot on.
It'll get there. It's a little raspier than my Cephas impression. It's supposed to be, at least. Oh, I can have 2 drakes in here. We can go with 1, I think. And then he's gonna smash down on
his own.
On his own.
Yeah. He didn't recognize it.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
That's my Drake. There
All
he
right.
goes.
He hits Vith with this huge hammer. He swings around and smashes down onto Vith with it.
He got past my 16.
He rolled a 16 naturally. So that is 10 bludgeoning damage, and then he swings again.
All right.
Hits with a 16. Oh! He gets his hammer special ability. 20 bludgeoning damage.
Boy.
Crack! You hear this like as Vith like hits the ground. Ghibli, you're kind of like swinging around as he's swinging this huge hammer, and then he crashes down, and you hear, is Vith gone?
Yeah, Vith is gone.
This loud cracking noise as you watch Vith's scales split and ice crystals just kind of pour out along the ground, and then turns to mist. Vith is gone. Turns to myth.
And then this turns to myth.
Yes.
Oh, Mike Tyson's our team.
Oh. Kind of a rut, I guess. All right, Lumen, your turn.
And right now, Cephas is holding the door shut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I busted it open, I think swung at them, and then shut the door. Sick. It's pretty much is what's happened with us so far.
Open and closed situation.
So, Cephas stands in front of the door, blocking it. You're just behind him, standing on this like long green rug in this hallway. What are you doing?
I'll hold an action to attack with my staff. Yeah.
You can
Cephas, since he opened the door, I'll bob him on the head.
you can cast a spell.
You don't have to bonk him with a stick if you don't want to.
Like hold a cantrip, toll the dead.
I'll hold a cantrip on the dead.
Good idea.
Okay. So you're going to hold your action to cast Toll the Dead? Is that the cantrip you're going with, or a different one? Okay.
Cephas has seen you swing your staff. He wants you to do a cantrip.
Yeah. I would too.
When your feet aren't planted on the ground, you just don't get the sort of like purchase for it's like why it's better to punch people in hockey when they're skating. They let them fight because you slide back every time you punch.
I don't know if that's why they let them fight. Like, it's probably a reason why it makes it okay, right?
Yeah, I mean you're just not doing as much damage,
Yeah.
and then it goes to the ground. They split it up. It used to be how they do. Now they don't let any fighting.
Really?
They don't let any fighting?
Not anymore.
Then why do people watch it anymore?
All right. Tychus. Tychus? Wow. Titus. I'll use a kid. Tychus. Will work.
Tychus.
You roll? Oh! Okay.
There's no way that happened, right?
Did you roll an extra 20?
Sure did.
Okay, so Titus, you also get your turn. You
Go Titus, go
You
Titus.
open your eyes, looking above you. You see just as this big guy is stepping over you, and Ghibli is like holding on to him, and you feel just this cold mist wash over you as Vith disappears.
Oh, no, sad. Okay, well, I will stand up. So Ghibli's on him.
Yeah.
Does that give me advantage?
I mean, you're on his back,
If you
right?
stand right here, I'll allow it.
Heck yeah. Alright, I'll do that. Might as well.
Okay. So Ghibli, as you kind of twist that blade into him and kind of pull him back a little bit, it just exposes his chest a little bit more. Titus, go for it with advantage on that first attack. Or you only have one.
23.
That hits.
Nice. Max damage.
Wow.
So
So it's like
12.
4? Okay.
4?
I don't think.
12, you said? Okay, so swinging around and crashing your, what is it? Your Morning Star or something?
Yeah, the
chain,
flail.
ball
Yeah,
chain.
the flail.
Flail.
That's what it's called. You crash that into his stomach, and you see it dents this plate that he's wearing, and then you see little bits of like trails of blood kind of start to pour out where you've punctured through it and then into his stomach, and he just. All right.
To a bonus action shell up.
Gives you like 23 AC, doesn't it?
24.
It's crazy. Yeah. Gosh dang. It might be your best way to survive.
I'm a bonus action shell up,
I
right?
thought that was an action. Is that a bonus action?
I think it's a. It might be an action to shell up and a bonus action to unshell.
It's an action. Sorry.
Darn it.
Dang.
Oh, I made my decision. And now we live with it.
It's a bonus action to emerge.
I thought it was
So
just
he
bonus
emerges
action.
then.
Sorry?
He emerges.
Yeah. like fully takes the shell off.
Yeah.
Mr. Krabs.
It's a bonus action to do that as well if you like, Jarrett.
Over the head.
You'll have a 9 AC.
Yeah, that's fair.
Boxes.
All right, that's all I
Little
can do.
heart boxers.
I already second winded, so.
Okay. Do you want to risk running?
No.
Okay. Just thought I'd give you the option. No. Okay, enemy 3, that is the Drake. This much larger Drake than Vith.
Yeah.
Kind of shifting in and out of its space, turns and looks up at you. This kind of pearlescent blue and red across its back. As it looks up, it will...
Ed, get down here. We gotta go.
Like going scoop.
Like going shoot. We gotta get out of here. Row.
That was Vince.
That's what Vith. Yeah, that's the last thing that Vith says. Row. In Drake on it.
I don't
Of
like
course.
his smile.
Of course. I was just laughing at you.
Stop offering. Of course.
He's looking at the battlefield and this grin just peels across his face. I'm like, oh no.
Okay, you watch Hulik as this thing starts to turn to this strange shadowy substance. And in its space where it stands, there is a red version of it and a blue version standing there, swapping places.
It's like
As it does that,
2000s Spy Kids 3D.
it rapidly moves to the other side of you, now standing above you, and it will attack you.
That's not okay. Do the other forms stay there, or is it shift?
No.
Does that give it something?
It just, you watch as it kind of shifts out of this weird existence, and this blue and red version are kind of like mixing together and then like spreading apart from one another, and then one of them shifts over, and then the other one switches place with it, and then the other one joins it. It's like this weird like...
Yeah. Okay. It's like,
But it's very confusing in this moment where you're kind of like looking back and forth, and then you get attacked now from the right, and it does hit you with a 24.
I believe that hits my 12 AC.
Oh, jeez.
Got him.
You got a ton of health though, don't you?
Sure.
About the same as Vith.
Okay. It bites down into your side, and you take 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then as it does, you feel that other one crash into you, and you take 11 force damage.
Oh my god.
Ghurty! And then you watch as it turns back into itself. Like these two forms fuse back together and is now there again in physical
So
presence.
that was 16 damage?
Yes. Hulik, it is your turn.
We's in trouble, boys.
Ed, get her down here. We've got to go.
Get her.
We gotta go now.
We gotta go.
And
We gotta go now.
But it's not that high pitch of voice because it's Hulik and not Levi speaking.
Ed, get down here.
Ed, get down here. We gotta go.
Oh shoot! I've got to make a save.
Good mad impression.
Thank you.
Gosh dang it! I lose it. All right. I'm going to
Cephas, you're up next.
action resummon Vith
Okay.
behind the other Drake.
Very cool.
Got it. Okay, so one step higher than this Drake, ice kind of coalesces into this large Drake.
Bonus action have Vith attack for a flank.
Okay.
23 to hit,
Definitely hits.
but it's gonna deal like no damage because it's resistant or something. 5 piercing damage.
You see as Vith finds purchase in the back of its leg, this thing is, these two forms fuse back together into one. It doesn't even notice you summon Vith, seemingly getting the jump on it. Vith's bite does considerable damage. And this thing is just like, and it whips around.
Boys, we got him.
All right, that ends my turn.
Okay. And it, because of that, it's almost like this strange flicker, almost like a computer program is like flickering in and out of existence almost because of that bite. Like it kind of like sends it into this strange, discordant movement.
Maybe I should.
Okay, ending Hulik's turn, Cephas, and then Edovard.
All right. I open the door, and I see the
person in front of me, and a swing at him.
Go for it.
Does his proc first? His hold action?
Lumen, yeah.
He's just pointing at everybody else at the table except for
See?
Yes, I
As
let
soon as
go.
the door opens, Toll the Dead. So this guy makes a save, doesn't he?
Yep.
Yeah. I'm ready to
A
win.
9. This guy's already taken damage, so it's a D12 of damage.
Those are 10 plus, right?
5.
Okay.
Do I add anything to
5.
that?
Nope. All right, Cephas.
All right.
then Edelgard.
Then I hit him.
Hit him.
Hit him hard.
That is not what I want.
But you said that you hit him, so he hits him.
He does.
I hit him.
He does hit.
You got me there.
This guy's naked.
That
Right?
is 13.
13 misses.
These guys are wearing armor.
They're wearing armor.
But no shoes.
But no
Please
shoes.
don't make me cough his big toe. Fully like medieval armor, but barefoot.
But barefoot.
Yeah, that's fine.
Milta? Okay, you get this Milta.
So you do, like this great sword, you try and do your best to swing it. You have to kind of swing it vertically or else you're going to hit
Right.
the walls. And as you do, it does hit the top of the door. This guy gets his weapon up just in time to block it, and unfortunately he misses. And then you just pull your sword back in, shut the door.
Bummer.
Hold the door.
Edovard, and then the guys. So Edovard, upstairs, the only one up here other than the enemy and Gertrude, where the majority of the fight is all happening down there, you see your prize, the one you were here to have saved. Sounds weird to say prize, sorry. But you see the one that you have come to save here,
Yes.
standing in front of you. She's chained, her arms in front of her, as she looks at you and, can you get me a weapon?
I thought I gave her a dagger.
Yeah.
That's right, you give her a dagger. She's holding this dagger now in both her hands, right? And she turns now looking at the enemy.
She's chained to what?
To herself, like her hands are manacled.
Oh, that's fine. That's great. Oh, he turned down my bribe. I'm very
Of
upset.
100 gold, yep.
That's right. 100 gold, this guy.
You're a cheapskate.
I'd try to get out as soon as you can. This whole building's going up in flames.
Roll deception check.
Yes.
This will be your action.
Oh, never mind then. I'm saying that, but deceptively. I'm gonna grab Ghurty
You're just dragging her?
if I have to. She not walking?
Oh, no, she acts on your turn. I
Yeah,
forgot.
she just gets like lower.
Yeah.
And then on my way out,
She
I'm
can
gonna-
move. I need you to have her make an athletics check. She has a -1.
14.
Okay. So she can move 30 feet.
What way does the door open?
It would probably open into the small room.
Into this one?
The room you were in.
Does it have like a handle I could hold on to?
Yeah?
Would that be my action to hold on to it? I can't just like passively hold on to it, can I?
Yeah, you can hold it.
Okay. Then I'll just come out. And I'm gonna put a bag of caltrips right there.
Inside the room?
Yeah.
Okay. He sees you do that.
Yeah.
You turn, run. As you're shutting the door, caltrips clatter across the ground, and then the door shuts.
The whole place is going up in flames.
All right.
And I hold that door.
All right. It's his turn.
But I'm ducked down. Holding the door.
Okay.
So,
Ghurty, if he comes out, you gotta throw that dagger at him.
You got it.
you can do it. I'm gonna
I'm
put all my
chained.
inspiration into her next throw. Just
Into a dagger hit, dude?
she could kill him.
Right between the eyes.
Yeah.
This guy has taken no damage.
This is true. She could crit.
Okay.
But then your inspiration wouldn't matter.
All right.
Well, maybe those caltrips will get him.
He was on the floor when they came up. Did he take any damage, like bludgeoning from her?
She had just pushed him away. But like,
I ran into
sure,
him, yeah.
he took one.
Yes.
Retcon one health.
That's
Here
fine.
we go.
Yeah, he bonked his head on his
Nice,
way
nice.
down. All right, you hear that guy runs up
Yeah.
to the door, seemingly.
Does he enter the caltrip
He's
space?
gonna, yeah. What's the save?
Dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
15. Or he can walk at half speed and ignore it.
Well, then that's what he's doing. He walks up and carefully steps around them.
It takes 10
grabs
feet of
hold of the
movement.
door. Sure. So he's used 20 of his feet.
20 of his feet.
Go ahead and make an athletics check for me.
Ghurty, help me. 23.
23. You feel the door as you hold it tightly
You're
shut.
going to. It's all gonna burn. You're
So
gonna
she's
die.
going to burn her action, doing nothing.
Yeah.
Okay.
She can.
All right. Ending that guy's turn.
Get down!
Now the rest of them. The dwarf will try and kick the door that you are holding, Cephas. Can you make a athletics check for me? Never mind. This guy crit failed.
He's pretty bad at it.
The door just.
I'm going to use the restroom.
Did you crit fail?
Oh,
Okay.
I had 27.
So the door just. The door lightly ahead of you. That other Goliath will step forward into this atrium next to Titus. This Goliath will step forward. Yes, steps forward, and Vanora, where you're standing by Clonus, everything hurts. You feel your leg is deeply wounded. You can barely stand, but Clonus is standing there in front of you. See his eyes still just lightly burning with radiance as the door beside you opens up, and you see a Goliath standing there.
Cephas.
He looks at you for about half a second. "Hey, I thought you said this one was dead." He looks back. Okay. He's gonna take a swing.
Another Goliath?
He hits.
Brother.
He's just making things up.
No. I deflect.
Do you have your reaction?
Yeah, 1.
You deflect 1 damage?
1 damage.
Okay. You shove your shield in the way, and his hammer just crashes your shield into her face.
Oh, thanks.
I
He
tried.
took 1 damage on it for you.
That's a D10.
He took 1 of the 8, so it's 7.
I'm done.
Okay, so you get knocked unconscious. And then he steps in over you.
I'll be joining you
Coming at
soon.
me? Is he coming for me? Did I just block the...
Well, he can't take another swing.
Okay.
Okay, ending his turn. The other ones, 3 of them are ganging him up on Titus.
You will be.
The one health
Said I'll be joining you soon.
Gracious.
You're a tough little kid, aren't you?
No.
How old are you?
No. 18.
The lie goes to the death.
Yeah. All right. Then I feel not as bad about this. The other guys are going to swing for you. One with a great sword. That's a really good roll, man. I'm sorry. He hits.
It's okay.
Oh, I thought you were in your shell. And, you know.
I could.
14. Yeah. Knocking Titus down unconscious. That's 2 of you unconscious at once now. The guy beside him is going to swing it. At
Oh, wait.
Who else is
I
unconscious?
had Sanctuary on.
Oh, you did!
Did you?
Yeah, I'll make a wisdom save.
Okay.
So
So he might have missed that.
Yeah,
18.
yeah, it's fine.
Sorry.
Dang it.
That was good thinking, though. This other guy rolls to hit Titus while he's on the ground. Okay, Ghibli, you see from this guy's back, as Titus gets knocked down again, he hits the ground, and this other guy with a hammer, a one-handed warhammer, just crashes it into Titus's shoulder, just crashing part of his shell like into his neck, and Titus lets out this horrible gasping exhale. That's 2 death fails.
Like when Kevin kneeled on the turtle in the office.
Ending. I think that's all of them, right? Yeah, that's all of them. It's now Ghibli and then Clonus.
I'm just shrieking of just pure anger. Yes, that's my shriek. Yeah. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
And while I'm still on the back of the giant dude, I am going to grab my other silver saber and make an attack on him.
Sure.
And the way I'm going to do it is that I want to actually go and try to slice through his eyes while I'm still hanging on right around behind him. And that is a 17 to hit.
That hits.
All right.
So part of his body that's not armored at all, he's not wearing a helm. You reach forward. Go ahead, roll damage.
And that's going to be a 12 piercing damage.
With this other blade still holding onto him from behind, you reach around, and he does get his weapon up just in time, so that it does slash across like the top of his brow, and like the tip of it slashed across his shoulder, because I mean, cutting his eyes would be near fatal. but you do a considerable amount of damage, and it does spray out from the front as he. Okay, all right.
And and after that, I wanted to use what movement I can. I want to jump over his shoulder and land and be just covering Ghibli from the other
Covering
further
Titus,
attacks.
you mean?
Yes, covering Titus. If I could.
Sure, make an acrobatics check.
That is a 16.
Okay. I'm gonna say, are you like trying to land over him and like with
Yes.
your body? So I'm gonna say you're essentially prone because you're laying over him. So you're not actually like kicked your feet out and laying on top of him, but you are doing your best to like shield him.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll say he benefits from full cover. I think. Let's see.
It's like a +4, right?
Full cover?
Or 5?
Sorry, not full cover. I'm just looking at the best version of cover, which is half cover. Right? No, 3/4 cover.
You're right.
Full cover.
Yeah.
Full cover is on
No, full
target.
cover wouldn't make sense. 3/4 cover, which means he gets a +5 to his AC.
Oh yeah.
Heck yeah, I'm basically shelled.
Yeah. But you're
Flesh
effectively prone
shield.
for that.
Yeah.
Okay. And for that, I'll give you a D4 of inspiration.
All right.
Ending Ghibli's turn, Clonus, and then Vanora.
Clonus is gonna see her go down. Go see Vanora go down. See this guy walk in. I told you your story is not over yet, and I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds on Vanora.
Okay.
The only level I have, which is level 1.
So it's a D8 plus your charisma modifier.
D8 plus my spellcasting, which is so that'd be 9.
9 healing.
Nice. That's great.
Plus
Okay, Vanora. Vanora, you wake up again as Clonus removes his hand from your shoulder, and you just see radiance kind of pouring out of him.
And there's a
Big
dude
man?
standing right above me.
Your fight is with me.
All
I'm gonna
right.
try to step. Can I step while she's down? Can I kind of like? I don't know if I can do it. Use all my movement to pull her towards me as I step into that space and take the space between.
Make a strength check.
Okay.
If you want to spend all 30 of your movement, and if you succeed at this strength check, then I'll allow it.
Plus pure strength, that would be 21.
So I'll say I'll allow it because she's prone and like groggy. You switch spots with her.
Mangled bag of
So you step over her and with your foot carefully just shove her behind you, and then hold up your shield to this guy.
Which is very impressive, considering the size differential between the two.
They probably weigh about the
She's
same.
pretty mangled, so
That's true. She's lost a few pounds just in the last battle. As you do
I have
stand
chunks of
looking
flesh.
up at this guy, this fairly tall human dude, holding his greatsword, you look at him, hold your shield up, and he goes, "It's more fun to hit a moving target anyway." This will
And
be
then did I use my bonus action moving her?
fun." No, that's fine.
Okay, I'll cast Shield of Faith on me.
Okay. All right, ending Clonus' turn, Vanora, and then I believe was this Larch?
Yeah, but he's dead.
Well, he's unconscious.
Does Larch do death saves also?
Jesus.
he's important. Vanora, you get a turn.
I know, I'm not prepared. 1 second. What?
That was your last 2 spells, wasn't it?
Don't say anything.
I think that was the right move.
I think it was pretty good usage.
Bless your heart.
Bless your heart.
Oh,
Bless your heart.
Your heart. Consider it blessed.
Consider your heart
Your heart,
blessed.
let me see it.
Oh, it's blessed.
Son, let me bless your heart.
I can't do it anymore.
It's like Boondock Saints.
You used all your movement, your action, and your bonus action.
Or any
I was gonna say like
I bless it.
And as I say to him, this is just me outside.
I'm gonna bless
As I
you.
say it to him, I go like, "Close the door. Your fight is with me now." Close the door.
Okay, that's fine. The door beside you?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that.
Vanora, open the door.
So I close the door. In my Irish
Tries to
accent,
speak, but she's got no teeth left.
Basically. Okay.
she can't do any verbal components. She can't do anything.
Okay. I am going to clap my hands and constellations and emboldening bond. Both of us, you get a D4 on any D20 roll.
For Clonus?
Yes.
Once per
Okay,
turn.
once per turn.
That's for both of us. And
Okay.
then I am going to cast Sanctuary again.
Okay.
And that is.
Do you stand?
Oh, can I?
Do you want to stand, I assume?
Perhaps.
Yes. No. Yes. No. Can I just crawl under the table?
He was like this.
Yeah.
He just kicked me. I'm gonna move.
Okay.
Hide,
Crawling under the table. You crawl under the table and kind of turn around, and you see Lark's unconscious body just lying there beside the table.
Kick him for good measure.
Okay.
Roll investigation.
Ending Venora's turn, it's now Lark's turn. He will go ahead and roll a death save.
Arr.
Ending his turn, top of the round, it's now the big dude, and then Lumen.
Big dude.
Lumen, be ready. Big human guy with the wiry beard. Looks down at Titus. Looks down at Ghibli over him. This is kind of cute. Is he your kid?
I don't answer him.
Okay. He will attack you, Ghibli. With his hammer. This very clearly heavy hammer, but it swings incredibly fast. He hits.
He's strong.
Any reaction?
No.
He gets his hammer special ability.
That's not cool.
It's so dumb when that happens.
12 bludgeoning damage.
Gotcha. As you.
It just cracks into your back. It glances off your shoulder. It hurts pretty bad. He will attack you again. Ooh. 16 hit.
On the dot.
He does not get his hammer special ability, and he gets minimum damage. So that is 6.
Gotcha.
Jerry, does this guy look rather brutish?
Brutish?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's kind of like a brute. He's got this hammer that's very heavy but swings really fast.
It looks as though it's...
Is it a gravity hammer?
No.
It's a gravity.
It's not huge and bulky.
Yeah.
It's like lean and slender, and even on its end, it's like not this massive hunk of metal. It has these kind of thin, wing-like looking pieces of metal that go out to what look like eagle's wings, and at the center you see this eagle like spreading its wings out, and then where the wings would be the hammerhead is just flat right there. But you can just see by the way he's holding it, like it's got heft to it. Yeah. But then when he goes to swing it, it just rapidly swings.
It's a gravity hammer.
All right. Ending his turn, Lumen, and then Titus.
Lumen.
I'll look towards Cephas and hold my attack again.
All right.
And then I'll yell, "Everyone! The town's god! They're here! Run! The town's god! Hurry!"
Okay. Since you're holding your action, I'll just let you make a charisma check. Since you're not moving, you're not spending a bonus action on anything else.
Do you wink at me? Okay. I just want to know whether I need to roll.
Yes! The day is saved!
Does he have eyelids?
Look to the west on the third day.
Well,
Bro, I want
sometimes
the
it doesn't
Knights of
pay to be number one. All right. Ending Lumen's turn. Before Titus's turn,
Oh no.
the town guard! Town guard show up. Yes! No. In my notes. What? In my notes. On round 2 of combat, after Lumen's turn. Yes! Yes! Oh my goodness. Dude, I don't know how you did that. All right.
It's weird that this has become normal for him.
The doors, Holik, where you are standing on the stairs, the doors open.
You surprised the surprise, and you were right.
You ruined this.
Well,
None of them believe you. Like, it's
That's
so
incredible.
unconvincing.
The town's guard is here, guys.
The guards get a surprise round.
Guys, town's guard's here.
Doesn't it?
No.
Yeah, it does.
The town's guards like sneaking up.
Surprise to all of us.
Do they have cameras?
I was gonna use my druidcraft too. I was looking at it, but you can only do one instance. I was gonna try to do lighting little flares out in the grass.
So, Lumen, you don't know this is happening. You yell as loud as you can, and just as like there's a crack in the door where Cephas is like trying to push against this guy, your voice carries through, and I'll say pretty much the only one that doesn't hear it, I would say, oh no, because you've got the balcony. So, Edovard, you hear it, and you can kind of look down the stairs as you see the doors. You hear Lumen lying, clearly lying. And then the doors open up. Clonus, you barely hear it as well. I'm saying, Vanora, you don't hear it. But you hear guards. You can tell Lumen's lying. And then you hear 2 double doors open up, crashing open. Those who can see it, though, Holik, Ghibli, you see it. You see 2 guards as they rush through holding spears. And behind them, Ghibli and Holik, you see this, standing behind them with his massive crossbow on the shoulder of one of the guards in front of him. You watch as Trey goes and pulls the bolt back.
Hit the big guy. Oh gosh.
Boys.
Hit him good.
Holik, Trake looks at you.
He aims the crossbow at you.
No, but he does look at you. And very sorry I'm late. And he holds this, you see 2 vials in his hands in this little leather pack, and he tosses them at you.
You better catch.
I catch them?
Sure. I'm not going to make you roll. Or else they shatter. No, he tosses these 2 vials to you. They look like health potions.
Yes.
Okay. Yes. He will take a shot at.
I have 2.
He's going to shoot the Drake with his massive crossbow. Oh, 1 short of a crit. Wouldn't that have been cool?
Some ice from Vith coats the crossbow.
Okay.
So an extra d6.
It's actually a fire crossbow. You put it out.
Whoa.
Nice going.
Whoa.
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 25 damage.
Whoa. So he's good.
You see this huge, like, foot-long bolt, super thick, just right past your ear. It is heavy. And then as it does, you just hear this loud, like, shrieking of, like, metal against metal, and you look back and you see blowing out the backside of that Drake, and then just like crashing into one of the stairs and just burying itself into it. This huge metal spike as the Drake just coughing up this strange, like, black ichor along the ground. That kills it.
Gross.
Like you wouldn't even have time to say anything. Just
Guys, no TPK now.
Cavalry.
Those 2 guards will
hit time.
no, but they will hold their position and protect Trake. So they hold their actions to protect Trake in case anybody gets him. He's a government official, so he's there to help, but he still can't die. Titus and then enemy 3.
That just means he can't die.
Which is dead. So Titus and then Holik.
Hold it.
Okay.
Holik.
We think Ghurty's upstairs, and and I'm going to. So I can't reach him from the stairs, the big bad.
You could.
Oh, I could.
If you stand here, it's kind of awkward, but you can hit him normally.
Okay.
Because his head is just right there, and you can
Goliath.
swing your sword down. No, he's not. You keep saying that. He's just a human.
Yeah, he just looks gnarly.
It's just the second time you said it.
He's Goliath, right?
No, he's human.
Now you can take it.
I said that this guy was a Goliath, the one that's fighting close.
Oh, it's Poop Hand.
No, I said that guy was human too. The guy that was a Goliath is the one beside him, beside the big guy.
Cephas?
What?
The Goliath?
No.
With newfound courage and determination to actually win now that we have backup, wings. Whoosh, and halo goes around my head. And I slash down at the bad guy. Do I get flanking?
I mean, Ghibli is offering literally no imposing force.
I'm not.
He's laying
participating in
prostrate before this guy.
I'm purely just protecting.
So no.
Titus.
But there's 2 people there.
One's dead.
But there's... Well, one's not technically dead.
One's dying.
But because you're attacking from above him like that, I'll still not give you advantage. Never mind.
Sick. Okay. Awesome. But it's cool you asked.
11.
11 to hit?
Yeah.
That misses.
Yeah. That's all.
So you swing down, and your sword glances off of Ghibli's shoulder. No, Ghibli's on the ground. Your arm just... Video game glitches. No. It's just as he pulls his hammer back again to swing down onto Ghibli one more time, your sword glances off his hammer.
Okay. And Vith is gonna run into the space that Ghibli's not in.
Okay, so let's just take Ghibli off the map then.
I'm dead again.
Next to Big Bad Guy.
And make an attack or no?
No.
Okay, ending Holixtern, Cephas, and then Edovard.
All right, then. I open the door,
Okay,
and I think his goes off then.
and as soon as you open the door, that guy's held action. He will go ahead and attack you.
He was waiting for
That's
you.
not. That's
He
not
was
allowed.
waiting for you.
As he lunges forward, you just glanced away. He rolled a 4. Go ahead. So this guy makes a wisdom save. A 19. Sorry.
Barely.
All right. 22.
Definitely hits. The dwarf, you glance his weapon to the side as he kind of is now exposed. You just smash into him with your greatsword.
What about my attack?
12
He doesn't even
slashing.
notice.
Oh, man.
12?
12 slashing.
Okay, you just cut deep into his right arm, and he drops his weapon as that arm goes completely slack, looking up at you, eyes wide.
Wow.
I'm gonna push into the room.
You try and push past him.
What?
You can't walk through an enemy space.
Is he? Oh, it's right in front of the door. Yeah. I'm gonna leave the door open then.
Okay.
I'd leave it ajar.
All right, ending your turn. Edovard, and then the cronies.
Woof. No. Is this? Can I see his feet shadows under the door?
Was there
No,
any light in there?
there's not a lot of gap beneath that door. This is a pretty well-made manor.
Gosh darn. The
But you
craftsmanship
know
was
he was
amazing.
standing on that other side of the door. You did see, like, just as you kind of looked over the rail, you watched this massive crossbow bolt into the stairs, and then you watched that drake like fall and then starts rolling down the stairs.
I hope
And
that's
wings.
for us. Is there any gap under the door? Or none?
I mean, very, very
little.
small gap. What are you trying to put underneath it?
Trying to smash 2 vials of oil underneath it, lamp oil.
No, dude.
Is there enough for like liquid to seep through?
Yes.
Okay. I'm just gonna put
You're gonna
2
pour it on the ground and
vials.
like blow it.
No, I'm
with
gonna
your
put
mouth.
I'm gonna put 2 glass vials against the bottom of the door and then just smash them.
Okay.
So I'll take 2 vials off.
All right, and then I'll say that's your action.
Yeah.
Okay, you crash into these vials of oil, and oil just kind of seeps out in front of you, and some of it starts going underneath the door.
I'm going to light you on fire.
Okay.
And then as a bonus action, I just kind
Why do
of
you warn him?
I'm a good person. I pull my arm back and I'll summon an axe, and then
Okay.
just hold it out for Ghurty to take. Switch her for the dagger.
Okay. So she gives you the dagger,
Yeah.
takes the axe. I've never seen you do that before.
I'm learning, and then hold the door.
Okay. Ending Edovard's turn. It's that guy's turn now. I'm gonna have him just make a dexterity check to not get any oil on his shoes. Okay.
Oil on.
You hear some like sounds. Doesn't look like oil, and he's gonna try and crash into the door.
Doesn't look like oil.
It is oil.
Can you make a strength check?
Yeah. I wasn't bluffing,
Milk
guy.
out of the door.
He poured milk.
15.
15. Door doesn't move. Come on, man. Let me out of here.
Door.
All right.
Guy.
Sorry, guy, as he just lights him on fire.
The guy standing in front of you, Cephas,
Runs away in terror.
he does turn and he runs through this door. You knocked this weapon out of his hand. Are you taking an opportunity
Yeah, oh
attack?
yeah. Oh
Go
yeah.
for it.
Grab him by the nape.
Gross. His neck skin.
Just like Mama used to do. Barely off the ground and
22.
To hit? Yeah.
Jerry never
Old
told us he was
wolves
a
have a nape.
Old wolves have a name. We know this because of 2 in our pocket.
15.
How do you kill him? As he turns and starts to run.
I want to grab his collar and then yank him back into my sword.
Okay. So you pull your sword back, grab him, and then just thrust them together. As he just falls to the ground, his body slumps against that door. The door just starts to slowly open. What the others see is just their dwarf friend just.
And I really liked his tagline, so I try to kind of repeat it, but I botched it.
Well, you never heard his tagline.
I've heard him before say something like that.
Oh, okay.
Something about a story. Your story is written, and now it's not.
Yeah.
This guy.
Then I look to Lumen.
Lumen.
Nice. Bad even for my standards.
The hairs on the back of my head just stand up for a second, and I don't know why, and they go.
Well, that's your copyright senses.
Yeah. I feel plagiarism.
Yeah, or your plagiarism.
One goal
TM
to be
Clonus.
delivered to one Clonus.
Yeah. There is a spell from a module that's it's a named version of Magic Missile, so it's like some guy just tried to patent it. And so it's his patented version. It works just a little bit different. And part of the spell description is that every single time someone uses it, a certain amount of gold leaves their inventory and magically deposits into this guy's bank account or whatever. So it's like
Patented spell.
royalties every time. So like if he gets famous for this spell, and then every time it's cast, and so it's part of the component. It's like if one of you takes that spell. You have to cast it, and I think it's like 2 silver or something. Every single time you cast it, it just disappears out of your inventory, and you know that it went to that guy. It's his royalty.
That's amazing.
That's
So funny.
incredible.
It's from Acquisitions Incorporated. I think that's the whole joke. It's like a corporation.
That's cool.
Okay, so that guy crashes through the door, or just falls through it. The other 2 kind of look down at him. They're feeling okay. Boss, that's Drake over there. Oh, too bad he saw you. Because he's standing behind this statue. And then that guy will go ahead and hit Ghibli. That's a hit.
Okay.
That is 12 slashing damage. Are you still alive?
Yeah.
Okay. The other guy will hit Ghibli. That's a natural 20. This guy was just a Warhammer, though, so not 4d6s. Can I borrow a d8, Mike?
Yeah.
That's a bummer. 17 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, I'm down.
Okay. So just crashing into Ghibli, you let out this, like, there's this large crack noise as you this large exhale. All right, boss. We should probably go. The law's here. And they both turn. Actually, they both kind of wait on him to tell them if it's okay or not. And he just looks at them. Let's roll for him. Okay. Okay. One of them does turn. This one's the one that stays. This one turns. Steps over his dwarven guy, his dwarven friend. So 5, 10. Sees Cephas still just standing there, blood on his sword. He turns back. He doesn't enter that space. So 5. He turns and starts to run. I think that's everybody, right? No, the one that's fighting Clonus.
Yeah, he hasn't shot.
Looks down at you, and he, with his great sword, makes a swing against you.
Doesn't he have the hammer?
No, the one that had the hammer is this one right here. This guy had a great sword because he hit Vanora with a great sword.
Oh, okay. So I thought he hit my shield and then.
It might have been a hammer. I might be mixing it up. But he misses. Anyway, he rolled a 4. He rolled, a 5. No, he didn't have advantage. It was a 4. So he just, whatever weapon he has, crashes into your shield and this loud, like, screeching noise that just echoes through this large hallway, or this large, like, dining room. I think that's all of them. That guy ran, that guy hit. Yep, that's it. All right, Ghibli and then Clonus. Clonus. It's you.
It's Ghibli.
No, he just rolled. Death save.
Did Sabbath.
That was weird.
That's 3 people.
I was like, I
Or
still
no.
have time.
Vanora's up.
She's just crawling.
Clonus is gonna swing for the guy in front of him.
Okay.
You've got it.
He's not gonna swing. He's gonna hit.
Ooh, nice.
19 plus,
Definitely hits.
and then so that'd be 7 damage.
Okay. I believe that's the first damage this guy's taken.
Yeah. Like so.
Okay? You slash into his knees, and where his armor is there on his legs, it just kind of glances past and then cuts into his legs slightly as he kind of pulls back. All right, ending Clonus' turn. You want to move?
No.
Vanora, and then Lark.
No run, no run, no
I'm in
run.
sanctuary, so I can't hurt anybody. I am going to. Inspiration is an action.
Bardic inspiration? Bonus
It
action.
should be a
Bonus
bonus
action.
action. Unless that's something you get later when it makes it.
It's a free action.
I can't do anything.
Cost 5 feet.
Do I know everybody? Do I know that the cavalry's on the way?
You heard him lie, and then
didn't hear him
you
lie.
heard,
I didn't
no,
hear
they
it.
did.
She's the only one that didn't, so you don't know that they're here.
Okay, so then I am in full defense mode. First bonus action, inspiration. From my vantage point, I can see that he has loose armor underneath his left side, and I just Cephas under his left, not Cephas, Clonus.
What? Who are you talking to?
Cephas, help me!
Who are you talking to?
And then you get a bonus bardic inspiration, which is D6,
D6.
Okay. D6 to a D20 roll of your choosing.
just once.
In the next 10 minutes. In game 10 minutes, so the next 100 rounds
Yeah.
or something.
Forever. Oh wait, I can hold a concentration spell, so I can cast Bless. So I cast Bless on, because it's 3 people, me, you,
And Clonus?
and that's it.
Okay.
The bad guy?
Yes. And Larch. No.
I'll take it.
So what does Bless do?
You get a D4 on all attack rolls and saving throws.
That can stack
2d4
with
and 1d6.
And then once per
Look at my
turn.
stack so far.
Dude, you got all those extra dice. That's so cool.
Love the bards.
Yeah, one of them is once per turn, which has been used this turn. One of them is once. And then the last one is all attack rolls and saving throws. All right.
That's
Boy,
it.
here we
And that
go.
is my turn.
Okay, ending Venora's turn. It is now Lark.
Lark.
Okay.
Die. Jerry's just shaking his head over there.
The big guy. He looks over at his buddy, his crony. As far as he's aware, 2 of you are effectively dead.
Dead
a
if-
Drake
he's-
there.
He's dead if he runs.
Just two guards and Drake.
He's got it.
How did this rot get back here so quickly? And he will attack Vith.
No! Not Fifth! Not my poor Fifth. He was just reborn. He?
Okay. He hits Vith.
Yeah.
He gets his hammer's ability. 13 bludgeoning damage to Vith.
All right.
He hits Vith again.
All right.
He does not get the ability, so 9 damage.
Okay.
So 22 bludgeoning damage as he just crashes into Vith with his hammer twice. No, he'll stay exactly where he is. Lumen and then the guards. Doors open, guy's gone. Cephas is standing at the doorway.
Guy is dead.
Guy is dead.
Did I hear the guards at all?
Hear them say what?
Anything?
I mean,
Or the announcement?
The
or,
cavalry.
We don't know anything.
You were the
oh,
announcement.
those guards? No.
You were the fake announcement.
Did I hear that crazy dog thing out there at one point at all? Knowing that it's
The Drake?
Yeah.
You knew. I mean, you're the first one that encountered it.
Well, did I hear that at the fact that it's no longer in that room and it's in here now or out there?
Oh, yeah, you knew it was on the stairs.
Okay. Lumen's gonna start thinking he can speak things into existence. So I'll flank around and go that way. I'll turn back around.
Okay.
I'll look at Cephas, give him a nod.
Are you coming through here?
Yeah.
Okay, so you walk through, you see Vith. To your right, you see 2 guards standing as the doors kind of start to swing shut. So like they just came through the doors. And you see them standing there guarding with their spears, and standing behind them, you can just see the front of Drake because of his massive crossbow sticking through the door.
Hey, Drake! You made it!
Sorry I'm a little late, but I got you some potions.
Thank you!
Who's alive right now, bad guy wise?
You see straight ahead of you, barely, the big guy who is bearing down over Ghibli, who is looks like he's dead in a pile with Titus. And you see Vith standing there just snapping his jaws towards the big guy. Beside that big guy is one of his cronies, and that is about all you see for enemies.
I'll use
like-
guiding bolt on
Vith's jaw is like dislocated. Like,
the main bad guy.
The main one?
Yeah.
All right, make a spell attack roll. I will say he's partially covered because of that statue that's right there.
Statue? Okay.
The other guy is not partially covered, the guy beside him.
If
So
I
you
get
can take the risk
Could I get closer, or is that too close?
Step forward. It won't be too close for disadvantage. I will say... I will give him a +1 to his AC, but that is it.
But that is it. But that is it. John Malkovich is the DM. The DM.
Could I fly above my teammates?
Yep. And then you'll...
+1 to his AC, and that is it.
We're just going to pretend that you're doing it.
Okay.
So you fly up over Vith, look down over this guy, but now you're within 5 feet of him.
Oh.
So you can fly up 10 more feet and go over, and then you won't be. Okay. So you fly up and over Vith. You're just flying above him as you collect this bright, radiant energy.
This is a great one to hit. Do I add something to that?
Your spell attack modifier.
Okay. 7 plus 11?
7 plus 11 is 18.
Okay.
Okay, so that's 4d6 radiant damage, right?
Nice.
Yeah, 46.
46?
46 damage.
46.
10 radiant?
But
Yeah.
advantage on the next attack roll.
Okay. This cosmic energy, this bright green, coalesces between your hands, and you shoot it straight down at this guy. This beam of energy surrounds him for a second, just burning into his skin, and then he looks up at you, this bright light and this fluttering, like, beautiful bright wings of, like, tons of different colors, and there's light kind of cascading through them for a second, just washing over him, and it's burning into his skin. As he looks up at you, you see he's fairly hurt. A lot of his beard, pretty singed. He's kind of like, ugh. One of his eyes is mostly shut. He's like pushing up against the wall. Not happy. And you see there's just this kind of radiant glow still surrounding him. Ending your turn?
Yeah, I think, and then someone has advantage, right?
Mm-hmm. The next attack against him has advantage. All right, the guards, and then Titus.
I'll just yell.
Get him! Hit him, please!
Hit him, please, please!
Please hit him.
Hit him, please!
Please hit him, please! I'm terrified! I feel like I've hit the wasp's nest. Do you have wasps here? They're terrible. They're terrible.
Okay, Trake steps in with his guards. They move to the right, and that guy that's running, he's gonna shoot a crossbow bolt at him.
That's gotta be a horrible thing to hear.
Yeah. The guy, just as he's reaching for the door, hears that and looks over, seeing Trake just one-handing this huge crossbow. Crit fail, though.
Oh.
Trake shoots the wire that fire just goes and snaps. The crossbow like flies out of his hand as that bolt just crashes into the wall.
The guy that it missed, his alignment just went to neutral good. He just switched.
Yeah. And his bowels empty.
That's all it took.
I give my life to you, Ilmater.
Yeah. The other guards will quickly pull out daggers and both throw daggers at the guy, though. Okay, both of those hit. So just as he's like... 2 daggers hit him in the chest. That's 5. That's 4. So 9 damage. Okay, Titus and then Holik. Okay, Holik.
All right.
Titus has been down for a little bit.
I jump the banister and fly down.
All right.
And can I administer a health potion to Titus?
It is an action.
Yep.
Okay. Which one? One of them is a deeper red and one is a brighter red.
Deeper.
Deeper red? Okay. You open Titus's mouth, stick it in. That is 16 healing, Titus.
Nice.
No, I'm sorry, 20.
Hey.
I'm sorry, 20 set. No, it's just a set. It's 4 d4s plus 4 set at 20.
Okay, I'm back.
Yes. Okay.
So you wake up and Ghibli's body pressing down on you, and Ghibli is just blood dripping from his mouth.
It was Ghibli's blood.
That's a nightmare for a kid.
You're not out of this yet. And Vith, sick him. And Vith's gonna attack.
On the big guy?
Big bad guy.
Getting advantage from that guiding bolt.
Boy is Lego.
Boy, it.
Oh, natural 20.
Wow. I was about to say seems like a waste on Vith, but I guess not. I know that's a Vith. You know, but
Maybe it
I think you
was.
had a couple.
7 piercing damage.
Nice. Awesome. That's good damage.
Okay, biting into his foot, the guy just shakes Vith off. Ending Vith's turn?
Yep.
Cephas and then Edvard.
Oh, here I come.
I'm gonna run around through the door where I hear all the commotion. And
Okay, as soon as you step through that door, you see Holik, bright radiant wings beside you. You see all these guys here. One of the cronies and the big guy, both seemingly fairly hurt. Well, the crony's not taking any damage, but the big guy has. And then straight ahead of you down that hallway, there's another guy running.
the big guy. And there's a guard right by him though.
One of his fellow criminals, yeah, right beside him.
How do I fit into this space here?
You can attack the guy beside him. You could step into Holik's space and hit the big guy if you'd rather hit the big guy. I'm sorry. And then step out.
I want
Would that provoke opportunity? That would provoke opportunity.
If he doesn't kill the big guy.
Yeah. So just keep in mind that does provoke opportunity.
If the big guy doesn't die from this one attack, though, it will provoke an opportunity attack for him.
That's fine.
Okay.
He's the one standing over all my...
Yes, correct.
Pile of dead friends.
The pile of dead friends.
Sick man name.
20-something.
That'll hit.
14. Slashing.
Okay. So you slash towards him, and he holds his hammer up. Just that last second, it's scraping down his hammer and just carving into his arm. You watch his arm, just like the last guy, go limp as he's barely holding that hammer in his left hand now.
Prime cut.
Can I add that now?
Technically, sure.
Technically, sure?
Sure.
Oh, I love it. That's fine. That is... Do I add anything, or is it just 2d8?
2d8s.
2d8.
13.
Okay. So, swinging, carving down that hammer's handle, you do scrape down into his shoulder and then most of the way, almost all the way through his arm, and it goes slack as he just looks up at you, and then there's this quick flash of radiant energy. How do you want to kill him?
I want the... Can I add some flair?
Sure. No.
Okay. I want him to be watching my greatsword as it grinds down the side and then kind of smile at the end because he survived the hit, only to look back at me, and I have my dagger just right to the side of his neck.
Oh, okay. So this moment where he is smiling at you, is that all you got? And with that last word, it just bubbles from his mouth as he... and then radiant energy just flashes from his eyes as he crumples to the ground.
The story you're writing has now stopped being written.
That was cool.
He's beginning to believe.
Okay, then you step out of that space because he's dead, not provoking an opportunity attack. All right, ending Cephas' turn.
You'll be fighting soon. Oh,
Edvard.
you just
You do
send
see,
on that email.
as you do that though, the guy that you're standing by just watches in horror as this guy falls to the ground, and he's just staring at his boss on the ground. His eyes like burned out of his head. And then he looks right up at you and just takes like a slight step back. Go ahead.
Oh.
Did you have something you were gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say all of us are staring at the big boss. And then all the eyes turn over to him. As the last guy in the room.
There's 2 guys left in that room.
Well, the other one's running. For his
True.
life.
Edvard. And then the guys.
Ghurty, are you able to run?
I can run.
Good.
I can try.
I'll take the dagger and my book out in one hand, just shanker, and read out a little spell. And the tip of the dagger lights up. And I'm going to cast Green Flame Blade. Hit the bottom of the door. Yeah.
Okay. Are you going to step away from it, or are you just going to
take a step?
Okay,
away.
so you take a step back and throw this dagger burning onto the oil as you watch it go shoot underneath the door, and you hear.
It was oil.
So I'll have him make a dexterity save, I guess.
Is he still on the caltrops?
Yeah.
Gotta do that.
Okay, he rolled a 3.
For the caltrop
Yeah.
save? So he has to stop moving. He takes 1 point of piercing damage. Ooh. And until he heals, his movement is down ticked by 10 feet.
Okay.
That's
And now he's on fire, though.
And now
So there's a dex save for that.
I don't know what the save is for that.
Well, he rolled a 4.
Probably better than that.
Do you know what the damage is on 1 flask of oil?
1 flask is.
Oh, it adds 1 plus 5, yeah. And I did 2.
1 plus 5 damage?
Just plus 5 fire damage.
Oh, it's 1 damage plus 5 fire.
No. 1 flask
Is 5 fire.
just does 5 flat fire damage.
Okay, so 10 fire damage.
Cool.
It stacks like that.
That's how that works.
It doesn't make sense, but whatever.
That's how I've been doing it. It's more oil. So more damage.
It doesn't really make sense for the puddle.
I threw 48
But I'm gonna say
flasks
because
of oil
I'm gonna
on
say
him.
because he failed his save to avoid it. It did like coat into his boots, and his boots are just engulfed in fire. And so even if he could run away from it, what he's running in is on fire.
And there's rules
and he's stuck.
There's rules for putting it out. And
Is he stuck for his whole turn on the caltrips?
he has to stop moving. That's the thing. I just checked.
Weird. Okay,
Says he has to stop moving.
is that your turn, or are you gonna move now?
And I'm gonna move.
Okay, grabbing Ghurty's arm, running. She needs to make. Can you have her make a strength check for me? Yeah. See if she can run.
Stairs.
She's very
told me
old.
she could run.
She said she could try.
Falls down the stairs.
11.
-1.
11.
Okay, so she can move 20 feet this turn.
Okay, that's about 20, I think.
Okay, you guys get to the top of the stairs, and she starts to fall, and you have to grab her.
I slipped, sorry.
You guys are standing at the top of this. You see straight down there, and you can barely see a guard here, and you see Trake standing there as well.
Idiot Ghurty.
I do a cool little finger trick, and my dagger's back in my hand.
Does the flame stay?
Oh, it's hot. Oh,
Yeah, it was in a puddle of flame. Okay, ending Edovard and Ghurty's turn. Ghurty never used her action, so she could dash this turn if you want, so that she could go another 10 feet, or another 20, but you only have 10 feet left.
Let's dash. Because I have another 10 feet. Because
You guys are actually here, so you can go. But you only had 10 feet to go, right? Okay, so you guys are at the bottom of the stairs. So you see Trake standing there. He's rapidly trying to fix this massive crossbow.
Drake.
Good, you got her. Get out of here. Wait, before you go.
What?
And you see him hold out another vial in his hand.
I had to say one for you since I made the deal with you.
what a cool guy.
All right, ending your turn?
Yeah.
Okay, now it's all the guys.
Unless he wants to throw it to me, I'll catch
It's not
it.
his turn.
He could throw it, you know. I'll let him.
The guards. The guy that just saw his guy die, his boss, he rolls a wisdom save. He takes his hammer, holds it out like towards Cephas, and he drops it
He drops it on
in front of you, Cephas. And then he just like gets on his knees.
It's pretty cool.
He's given up. You are a warrior.
That's all he says to you. The other guy in front of Clonus doesn't know this is going on.
And Clonus is like egging him on.
Oh, and he's gonna fight. He swings. Okay, he hits.
What was it?
A 17.
Does not hit.
Oh, it doesn't hit?
No, he's got like a
I am at
39.
AC 20.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
Shield of Faith.
Yeah,
I forgot about Shield of Faith.
on top of his shield on top.
Okay, so he just crashes into your shield, and there's this divine blast that pushes his hammer back.
Is that all you got?
blast.
Oh wait, I'm turning into Cephas.
Come on then.
Wherever Cephas is, you feel plagiarism senses. This
Whatever
guy,
anybody says then.
I'll have him, he knows what just happened to the boss. Okay, but he's fine. He's a little farther removed from it. He crashes through this door.
He's driving?
Okay, ending that one. That, I believe, is all of them. Oh no, the guy on fire. The guy on fire. Okay, it wasn't his turn when he had to end his movement, Jude.
Yeah.
It wasn't his turn when he had to end his movement, so he's got his movement now, right?
That's true, yeah.
What is he in caltrips?
Oh, no, that's
so then why did he have
the start of his turn.
So he rolls again?
So he'd roll again on this.
Okay. Okay, that's a 17 plus.
It does
So
it.
he can move, right?
He can move.
Okay, I'm gonna
but
have
his
him make-
movement speed is still minus 10 until
Okay.
he heals that point.
That's fine. That's so stupid. There's just one stuck in his boot.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, and he's on fire.
Yeah, but how does the sustained fire work?
Oh no, it's one. It's just because one oil flask does that damage and then burns off
Yeah.
Okay.
after one
He's
round.
no longer on fire.
Yeah, so he's no longer on fire because
The
it's
door-
just it's like a flash.
But the door opens. He
Might
sees you
still
guys
be
running down.
smoking.
He hears the battle downstairs. Okay. You can take him off that map.
He jumps out the window.
Coward.
He's on fire.
Okay. All right, ending his turn.
We're gonna go outside. He's just gonna be dead.
It's 2 stories. Likelihood of him dying.
That's a possibility of what? 12 damage? He's already been on fire and attacked. And
Ghibli, then Clonus. Clonus. Ghibli rolled his death save.
Clonus. So the attack comes in. Clonus blocks it with the shield. The shield of faith, reflecting off the damage. He comes through. He's gonna sweep for the major hit with his sword. He's gonna attack with a whole bunch of oofda. Yep, he's gonna oofda everything.
Oofda everything.
Oofda it all. That's a 4.
Oh,
That's
he
a
might
4.
get it now.
That's a 4 on the bonus. That's a 2 for the bardic inspiration.
Let's do it all, baby.
That's a 4 for the other bonus. He literally has 10 just from bonuses, plus a 13, and then he has a bonus of a lot.
Yeah, you hit.
23 plus.
That's
Probably didn't have to roll all those.
That's a 5.
28. You just crash in this guy's hip. Yeah, go for it. Roll some damage.
What hip?
He was inspired. But no, as he was going for the hip, he realizes I'm going on the wrong side, so he quickly shifts to the other side, so he's back to the left.
Tricked him.
Yeah,
The guy's like,
it was a fake. Yeah, that's what it was. The hips do lie. Wow. Dance, pretty boy. And he hits for 9.
But 19 years of hit
Mathematically
pain.
But 19 years of
But emotionally,
all in one.
way more.
way more.
Oh, yeah.
he knows he'll never be able to salsa
I've got
again.
deep trauma. My favorite dance.
Me and the old lady. We can never salsa again.
Those hips lie to you. I'm sorry.
He, yeah, that one hurt. And he's just like, oh, ouch. Ending Clonus' turn, Vanora.
Can I hold movement?
You can hold the dash action to move, yeah.
Perfect. I'm going to use my action to hold it if anybody attacks me. I want to roll on the other side of the table.
Okay. Lark. And then the big guy who's dead. Well, actually, he's rolled death saves.
Okay.
You are looking at him, and you watch him open his eyes, like spitting some blood out. He looks right at you. He sees what's going on, and he just slowly crawls backward.
Who are you, Vanora?
Wait,
Who are you? In this moment, who are you?
she's holding her attack.
No, she's not. She holds it.
She's holding a
You can
dash.
abandon what you held and do something else. That's how a held action works. But you watch him just he looks at you, and he just kind of shakes his hand. He slowly starts sliding backwards.
I'm going to lose things. Oh, I can cast again. I'll just cast. No.
You can't cast a spell.
Would have to be a melee
Have to
attack.
be a melee attack.
I have a dagger.
You literally only have to punch him.
Okay, I'll hit him.
He slowly starts to creep away. I believe because you're prone, you have disadvantage.
Oh.
Yeah.
But he's prone too.
But he's prone too, so you have advantage.
That's straight roll.
So straight roll.
That's right.
Straight roll.
That's right, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. So he starts sliding back. How do you want to knock him unconscious again?
Wait, you should roll it though, because if you remember, Marill natural 20 the dagger for 38 damage last campaign.
Yeah, go ahead and see what the damage is. Roll those 2d4s, and if you keep rolling 4s, it'll
It's
keep
a
going.
d6.
2d6.
Oh, okay.
Thanks.
All right. How do you want to knock him unconscious?
Right in the middle, neck,
Okay.
shoulder.
Yeah, just glancing through his armor and back down into his neck slightly. You can feel where it hits bone, and he just falls back. He's real hurt.
He wakes up and he's just like, I'm in the underworld, she's dead too. And then she just throws next. Oh no.
He's excited to wake up and not see me looming over him though.
I just wanted this.
Oh, looming. Looming over and
All right. Yeah, he's not feeling good. Ending his turn, the big guy rolls a death save.
Big guy.
All right. Lumen, and then the guards.
How are all my guys in front of me?
You see Vith is slack-jawed. You see, jaw's been broken. You see, everybody seems, very hurt, but Ghibli looks dead. I'd say you see Titus kind of squirming underneath Ghibli's unconscious body.
Okay.
It's the death toots.
You know what they say, yeah. When you die, your bowels just
I'll check.
evacuate. You trying what?
I'll check Ghibli.
You're gonna just fly down and check him?
Yeah, I've spared the dying.
Okay, that'll keep him from rolling death saves,
Yeah.
which he's been doing for like 3 turns. You fly down. You watch his Ghibli's body just kind of turns like a flusher rose color than it was before. All right.
He's sunburned.
Hang in there.
All right, ending your turn, or you want to move?
Can I just stand on top of the other bad guy?
The dead
Oh
one?
gosh.
Yeah.
Sure, that's fine.
I'll just stand on top of him.
Okay, the guards and then Titus.
Because if he wakes up, it's gonna be great.
Trake is going to try and fix... Actually, you know what? He's not. There's no reason I could fix it, but he just throws it on the ground. These guys rush with him.
Rush Limbo.
As he busts through the door, he reveals this guy standing at that back door. He grabs a javelin off of his back and hurls it at him.
Skewer him to the wall.
He hits.
Ooh, that's gonna hurt.
Okay, 6 damage.
That hurts.
And the guard will throw a hand axe at the same guy.
I'm ducks.
Misses. All right, ending their turn, Titus and then Holik.
I would like to administer one of my health potions to Ghibli.
Ooh,
Okay,
smart.
it's difficult. You have to like pull Ghibli's head back.
I'll stand up first if I have to.
That'll be difficult too, because he's lying on top of you. But I'm not saying you don't. You do it. I'm just saying there's this awkward, difficult moment where you have to wrench his neck back slightly and then pour it down his throat. And then Ghibli, you wake up and your like neck is being kind of pulled back and it's not comfortable. But you wake up as Titus is like holding your nose shut, like to force the liquid down your throat. And then he lets go and your head kind of falls forward again.
We always win, Ghibli. We always win. I close my eyes in relief and just shake my head like, indeed.
All right. Titus, is that your turn? All right, Holik and then Cephas.
How much healing was that, sorry? 10.
Do I hear the combat still happening with Clonus? And
Yes.
friends?
The one guy is just yelling, and you hear this loud clatter against the shield, and then this crunching sound as he gets smashed into the wall.
Okay, I'm gonna run in there and go to the other side of the guy, go in next to Clonus. Hey, where's Vanora? And attack
Okay.
Mr. Man.
Where is Vanora?
Where is Vanora?
Where is she?
A 12 misses probably.
Yes.
Vith! And Vith is going to come and just camp the corner and misses. So
Okay. Cephas and then Edward.
All right, I guess I'm gonna run to where. Basically, can I hop in Clonus' space and hop out to take a swing at him?
Sure.
I'm here to help.
14?
Misses.
Not like that, you're not.
Actually, can I give? Well, you already told me it misses, so never mind. I was
Okay.
gonna throw some inspiration. I have to declare inspiration before you tell me that, right?
No, you don't have to. You don't have to.
Yeah.
No, off and on.
Remember,
We've done lots of times.
You don't know how much it's missed by.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, can I get it to 16?
16?
Yeah.
16 just hits.
Okay.
So whatever it is
take
that...
back my comment.
No, Clonus says, not like that, you're not. As you like make this wide swing that's clearly going to miss. And then kind of pushing further in. Like you put your hip into it. And then just twist really quickly and just slice into this guy's arm.
even further beyond.
I rescind my statement.
Even fatter.
Yeah.
One of them was
I'm offering an official retraction.
Official redaction of
11 damage slash.
That's a lot of damage.
That guy, you lop his left arm off. And he just... Alright.
I'll cut the next one off.
Edvard, and then his turn.
Did he by chance throw me that health potion?
Oh, he did.
He
I
did?
forgot to
How
say
sweet.
that. Yeah, as you were there, just before he...
Yeah.
He chucked this little health potion to you.
Let's run.
I'm just gonna hightail it out of here. I can't.
Okay, straight out?
Yeah.
Okay, you run out the front door. Nothing surprises you from, like, you don't see anything other than a dead body on the ground.
30.
Tip top 40.
Well, can you roll for, hang on, can you roll for her?
Yes. Can I use my action to help her in this, to give her advantage on the...
Like, back? Actually?
If you do that, then if she rolls well, you won't be able to dash. Going farther, you'll then be the one holding her back.
I can already run further.
Okay.
So it already. I'll help
Farther.
her.
Go ahead.
Farther. You're right. It is farther. Fine. 6.
Were you giving her the help, actually?
Yep.
I thought that's what you just said.
6.
She can move 10 feet, so she dashes for 20.
Good.
So you guys were here. You're in the hallway.
Wonderful. I love the inside.
She's trying, but like you can hear creaking and popping as she's running.
Open and locking.
Maybe we'll just kind of stay in the breezeway.
Okay. She is like doing her best not to, but she is wincing in pain occasionally. It's difficult for her to run.
How are my bandages holding up? How are my bandages holding up?
Your bandages?
My bandages.
Have you done anything too strenuous? I would say they're loose in some places, like from any fight.
Yeah.
And you haven't really seen to them as much. So like on your elbows and your knees, they're kind of sliding down. Just at your lower lip, it's kind of sliding down your chin a little bit. Trake says to that one that's running away, he goes, "Surrender now or you will die." And that guy runs out the door. Shutting the door
I
behind
guess
him.
he's gonna die.
I guess you're gonna die.
That one fighting Clonus that just got his left arm lopped off just looks at all of you. He drops his weapon. He drops his weapon and he just gets on his knees. Ketchup shooting all over the ground. That's them. Ghibli.
All right. Well, I'll stand up. Is Titus already setting up too as well?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. So,
I mean, he has to wait till you stand up to do so, but you see him now starting to get up. But you stand up.
all right, perfect. And then I'm going to grab my sword, which was still in him, and I'm gonna yank it out of him.
Okay.
Then after which, seeing his dead, I pretty much just do one like big kick to his head.
Okay.
Just out of rage and spite against him.
Okay.
And then after that, I'm pretty much gonna stay with Titus there after that and end my turn there.
Okay. Ending Ghibli's turn. We're now at Clonus and then Vanora. One guy kneeling in front of you. Lost his arm.
Off with his head.
Where's Vanora?
They've given up. He has surrendered. I turn around to find Vanora.
You see her under the table. Just as she's bashing into Lark's
Do I
neck.
notice that Lark is now like he came back up again?
You just see her like pulling this axe out of the back of him. So either she attacked him while he was down, or something happened.
The flying axe got to him.
Yeah. I want to turn around. I want to turn and grab his ankle and pull him out from under
Lark?
the table. Yeah.
He's not under the table.
Oh, he's not there. Okay.
No. She's under the table. He's beside the table on the ground.
Can I reach out a hand and say, Vanora, are you okay? And like offer a hand of assistance to see what her reaction.
Do you want to stand up?
And, like to bring her back out from underneath the table and like it's okay. Kind of a reassurance.
Then yeah, I would.
Okay.
I would take your hand.
Okay. You stand up from underneath the table. That's a dragon.
And I'm going to be leaning heavily against you.
Yeah. You notice
And then as soon as you lean against me, I fall over.
Good.
Okay. So you both kind of fall slumping against the wall.
We're just kind of like slump against each other against the wall, and we're using the wall. We're holding the wall up real well right now.
All right.
We're not doing so hot.
All right. Ending your guys' turn and Lark's. The big guy. Okay. Lumen.
I will do. Yeah, spare the dying on the big guy. Just in case if they want to
Okay.
question him for whatever. Because he's a wild card in a sense of all this. I don't know who he is.
All
Because he
right.
won't wake up, right? In a sense of like if he's knocked out and I spare.
No, you stop him from rolling death saves now. So you've just stabilized him, but he's unconscious.
It takes like
There's no chance for him to roll in that 20.
hours for someone to wake up from that.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, I do that, and then
It's the only downside to like spare the dying when you're allies. You keep them from dying, but there's no nat 20 now where they come back up.
okay, so I'll do that.
Anything else?
Yeah, and then I'll go see how everyone else is doing in the other room because I don't know anything about Lark or.
You fly through, and you can land here on top of the table, and you see Lark seemingly dead on the ground. Another guy, just like the guy in the room you're just in, on his knees just before Hulk. Yeah.
And I'll
Seemingly this battle in here is won as well.
pretty much do the same thing for next turn. But
All right, ending his turn, the guards rush out the door. Trake rushes to the door. These guys open the door. They would see him about 60 feet away. They'll both pull out their short bows and take shots at him. One misses, one hits. Max damage. He takes an arrow to the back, but he keeps running. Okay.
Trade could throw at disadvantage.
That's true, he will. But Trake would step forward, so he doesn't need disadvantage. Okay, he does another 7 damage. That guy's pretty hurt. Okay, Titus and Holik.
I would like to stand up and slam my flail into the center of this big guy's chest.
Oh. Okay. So there's just this kind of like rosy glow as his like gushing wounds kind of don't close over, but you see the bleeding stops, and then you just make an attack roll with advantage.
18.
You just and you watch him.
That's my turn. I'll breathe heavily.
Holik
Tears
and then
in my
Cephas.
eyes.
this kid's traumatized.
Vanora.
And I'm going to pass you the health potion, not administering it, just handing it to you.
Yes.
There you are. And then I run over, seeing Lark on the ground with an axe sticking out of him, and I'm like, you're not going to get away that easily. And I'm going to do a medicine check to try and stabilize him. Yes.
Okay, so go ahead and make a medicine check. Time.
21.
Whoa.
So, you see to his most dire wounds, and you do start kind of like chewing up some herbs and shoving them in there. As you do so, you do notice no pulse.
This guy's dead.
He failed his last death save last turn. Ending your turn, Holik?
Yeah, I'm just gonna have. Yeah.
Okay, Cephas and Edovard.
I'm gonna say, all right, come with me, and I'm gonna grab the guy who fell on his knees. I'm gonna like grab his arm and just start yanking him
The
out.
one that he has left. I assume.
the arm.
Oh wait, you're grabbing the one guy that got on his knees first.
Yeah.
Right beside you. Okay, so you grab him by the shoulder, lift him up.
Yeah, and I'm gonna walk him out to where the other guard is down.
I see.
To grab
Bringing
him.
the one-armed man to
Yeah.
the two.
So you grab him, push past Clonus, and set him there. Okay? He does not resist. Ending your turn.
And I want to begin tying them up.
Okay, sure. Do you have any rope?
Yes.
All right.
50 feet.
Go ahead and make a intelligence check.
Anyone want to help me?
It's your turn.
Shut up. With advantage?
No. Sure. Yeah, they're not resisting. Yeah, they're not resisting at all.
For the one with one hand, it's going to be disadvantage because you can tie his hands.
Okay.
He just ties the remaining hand to his body.
nat one. I'm so lucky. It was
Okay.
either a 6.
So that armless guy is totally tied up on the ground. You tie his ankles, you tie his one arm remaining, and he's just sitting there. Okay, Edovard, go ahead and roll for what's her face, Gertrude.
What's her face? Have some decency.
I forgot her name.
Have some class. 8.
Okay, she can move 10 feet.
Okay. We're gonna stay there.
All right, so she's,
Yeah. Wait.
and you just kind of hold her against the wall, and she just kind of sits there.
It's great to see you.
Thank you for coming to get me.
Of course.
It means a lot.
Of course.
They were very, very rude to me, and it grew more violent by the day, and I was growing more nervous, but I knew that you would come. I know you're probably concerned, but I did not tell them anything.
I believe you. Of course.
Okay? And
Let me see about this lock. I'm gonna take some picks and that dagger out and try and.
Are you proficient in these tools?
I
or
am.
Do you have these tools?
I do.
Okay.
No, I don't.
Okay.
No, I definitely would not bring those.
You can make a dexterity check.
I have a dagger though.
Yeah, you can make a dexterity check.
Let's do it.
Give a bobby pin.
6.
Your rolls, dude.
No, just grinding into the locks with this dagger. All right, the enemy's turn. This guy that's out here just keeps running.
What is locked?
The manacles on Gertrude's hands.
I thought it was the door. I'm like,
Those two guys don't do anything. Ghibli and Clonus.
All right.
I'm gonna say we are out of initiative now. At this point, these guys step forward. I'm just gonna have them real quick make one more attack roll. If they don't kill this guy, they're gonna let him get away. They both hit. Woo! And they kill him.
Nice.
2 arrows into his back. So the guy that was running is dead. Trake comes walking back in here to the rest of you guys with his guards.
Can I lay on hands 1 to the big guy then?
Actually, before you did that, what I wanted to do immediately after I see Titus go for the attack, not opposed to this at all, I actually want to follow suit with that and go for his throat with my sword as well.
Make an attack roll with advantage.
2 1s.
Can I give him disadvantage?
Do you want to try and intercept it?
Yeah.
Well, I want to go like in and still in the combat order if that was still applicable.
I mean, combat had ended, but it was since it was your turn. I'm letting you do it and him not stop you. I'll let Cephas make an opposed attack roll, and if he beats your number, then I'll give you disadvantage on your attack. Does that make sense?
So I want
Or no, beats your number if he hits you, but you're not hitting him. You're trying to hit his blade. Does that make sense? So go ahead and make an attack roll, Cephas.
17.
I want to use just inspiration for myself.
Inspiration.
And
Did he hit your AC?
yes, it would have been.
It just means it's giving your attack disadvantage.
Sorry, I want to use inspiration against him so that his attack will be lowered instead.
Okay. How much?
By 2.
So you have to use 4 inspiration.
Yes.
Okay. So just gritting his teeth, seeing your swing coming, trying to bat his sword away, he drops to his knees and stabs into this guy, doing 2 death fails to him.
Cephas. People like him don't deserve to live. That was from Titus.
Okay. Is that it?
Yes, that's it.
All right. So you just stab him once. And you
yes,
watch
that's
as
all.
you just...
I want to like cut right through his throat. That's what I want to do.
Okay. Go ahead and do damage for me. And we'll count it. It's a crit.
I do lay on hands.
As soon as this damage is up.
That's 15 piercing.
Okay. So you do cut into his throat and you watch it, just horrible mess. Do you still do the lay on hands of 1?
Yep.
Okay, so you reach down, kind of looking at Ghibli for a second, and you do grab hold of his throat, and you watch as that wound heals over, and he just takes a very, very raspy breath.
There's more to know. What about the man in red? Don't let rage blind you.
I barely hear him. It's just for the majority I could hear is just my own heartbeat just pumping us just in a very fast and constant pace. But hearing Cephas' words, I just turn my head away. I just stop my attack.
Okay.
I'm gonna cast Goodberry, give out 1 to each of the people in the room I'm in.
Okay. So Lumen, Vanora, Clonus,
and 1 to Viv.
and Lark.
No, not to Lark. To reattach Viv's jaw, like with a tiny bit of healing.
Okay.
Give the scythe to Viv to have him.
This stands. No.
to have Viv be able to actually grip onto it, but everybody in the room, and then I'll pass them out once I leave the room to everybody else. Everybody heals 1, up to 10 people, and I'm gonna start trying to drag Lark's body out of the back room.
Okay. So dragging Lark's body, you guys all kind of reconvene in this center room now, I assume?
Yeah.
Can I tie up the big guy?
Clonus,
Sure.
I hand you the potion that he
Do I
gave.
need to roll
Intelligence
intelligence?
check, yeah. With advantage.
Will you be okay?
Yeah, you deserve this more than I do. You gave me so much healing.
Okay.
I'm going to
I take the guy's hammer.
His hammer? Sure. You kneel down, grab it. You see there's just like a little scratch on its metal handle, but it's this long metal handle. You pick it up. It is heavy, but as you kind of go to turn and move it, it moves easily. Like it glides through the air.
Is the scratch from where the smite hit it?
Yes.
That's
Where
pretty
where
cool.
his sword was scraping down it, yeah.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool.
That's pretty cool. That's cool. Scratch.
And then I'll like look at him and I'll just kind of walk away. See if it's good. Okay. My hit was more like out of initial anger and frustration.
And I have believe a photo of it that I can send you if you want.
No.
This is the hammer.
17 for intelligence.
Okay, he's well tied up.
I want to walk up to Ghibli once, everything's cool. What does it look like? What does it look like? What does it look like?
Get it?
Yep.
Cool, huh?
That is very
for like
cool, huh?
See how as the wings reach out to the side, that just it flattens. Yeah. So if you were to turn it, it would be like the top of an anvil shape, kind of like a shield shape almost.
That's cool. That's so cool.
It's very American.
And the stats for it, and it's you kind of swing it around. This thing would be. Oh wait, no. You got to spend some time with it to figure out how it works.
Oh, nerd.
Cool.
You got to study.
And I have a two-handed weapon.
Yeah, it is two-handed. Yes. Okay. Which means using it two-handed, you can't use your shield. All right. Trake.
Is Trake back in here?
Yes, Trake walks in. All right, everybody. Is everybody all right?
No.
Not really, but
Is everybody alive?
Where's
I believe
Roll
so.
call.
where's Edivar?
I'm picking this lock.
I saw him run out the front door. He's alive. Trake opens the door and looks in there, sees you.
Did we get Ghurty?
You want to try and pick it
sitting
again?
on
Go
the
for it.
wall.
I'm definitely sitting next to you. I'm just like, is everyone okay?
12.
Okay,
12?
I'm going to sleep now.
You hear something click, but it does not open.
They've got a really strong lock on her.
It's a harder DC with a dagger than it is with.
I don't know what this is. But we're safe. We're good. We're alive. Yes.
I'm gonna bind the
And
wound.
he ushers one of his guards towards you, who pulls out some thieves' tools and starts to try and unlock it.
Guidance.
He doesn't need your guidance. 23. We watch the guard kind of, and then they open up, and she's like rubbing her wrists. Those have been on for a few days.
It's like, I can't believe they put those in the front of you and then takes your hands behind your back.
So sloppy.
You're under arrest under suspicion of this.
Yeah, you're the only living member still here of this criminal crew. You're under arrest.
Wait, but we left 3 others alive.
And then he just turns with a wicked smile.
It's the guy that killed the kid earlier. No, he's dead.
Carlor?
I was just the house mom.
So,
I'm gonna bind the wound of the guy whose hand or arm. I'm gonna try to.
As I've dragged the
trying
guy
to heal him?
out, I can help you.
are you trying to bandage him? What are you doing?
Well, can I? Will
He's not like-
will my lay on hands if I pump one in there? Yeah. Okay, I'll do that.
He's no longer bleeding now.
Gonna pump one in there.
So Trake walks up to those guys who are sitting on their knees, tied up, sees the big guy behind him, seemingly dead. Oh. We've been looking for these guys for a while. Wanted for a whole list of things. All right. Wonder why Larch was working with scum like this. You really stumbled into a whole rat's nest here. You kicked the hornet's nest. For real. You, uncovered criminal conspiracy of my first lieutenant. Uncovered the fact that he's been poisoning me for the better part of a year. Stopped a kidnapping. She could have been killed. I know you had good reason to do that, but still. I'm assuming Larch is dead?
I couldn't save him.
That's all right. I would have liked to question him, but...
These ones are alive.
Yeah. But you've captured... Wait, and he points at the big one. He's alive?
Oh yeah, he's alive.
Oh, all right.
We just got to him in time.
Been wanted to get my hands on...
I look at these guys. And
Just wiping the blood off my blade.
I've been looking forward to talking to Koresh for a long time.
Koresh?
That's a cool name.
This guy's been on the run for the better part of 5 years. We've been looking for him. Well, I have to thank the lot of you and apologize for the sorry state that you're all in. Let's comb this place
for any other state secrets that Lark may have been sitting on. And as far as I'm concerned, though, any gold or jewelry or anything like that you find on them is yours. You can keep that hammer there, kid. But let's get you all safe and get you a place to sleep, maybe for the night. It's on the city, as far as I'm concerned. Let's find you an inn to sleep in.
Who owns this house?
Lark did.
Who owns it now?
I suppose there's a investigation that will need to be done for a larger part of a few months, I would assume, to make sure that...
Do you have a named beneficiary?
I would need to check his records. I would have to honor the law as far as that goes, as far as I'm concerned. But
there's a small fire upstairs.
And he looks at one of the guards who runs upstairs. We're gonna need to comb this place for some time and make sure that he hasn't left any secrets for us. And then I suppose that we will auction it off on the market at a relatively cheap price.
How much is cheap?
For a manor like this, after it's fixed up, we'll do our best to keep what happened here under wraps. See if we can make a clean 5 to 10K.
We tell everyone.
What if there was an offer that didn't need it to be fixed up? As is. What about that?
As is?
As is.
Well, our investigation would have to be finished.
Of course, but then...
What if a party uncovered a big issue?
What if a what?
What if a party of people discovered a big issue that was corrupting the whole town, and they were rewarded a manor?
Subtle.
Very simple.
Well, I do intend to reward you the bounty on Koresh's head. So you will not walk away today empty-handed.
What, you only need his head?
No. It is a larger sum of money for you getting him alive.
I could have got you the head. Now I see what Gimli was doing.
He had a bounty of 1,000 gold pieces on him and his crew. So, you will be rewarded that when you return to town. As far as I'm concerned, scour them for any gold that they have on them. And, I need to start an investigation to see what secrets that I can find, and you may stay and help with that if you'd like. As far as rewarding you with this manor, I'll mull it over as I do my investigation.
I have one spell left for today. I can do detect magic.
If you're expressing interest, as it seems that you are, then, as far as I'm concerned, when we're ready to sell it, I will give you first notice. How's that?
Thank you. That is honorable.
And that beautiful stained glass in the dining room, untouched.
I'm glad that we didn't break it.
It's a very expensive piece.
Very expensive. Now it's affordable.
That was state property, son. So you're paying for it either way.
Gosh dang it.
So you guys, I'm assuming, searched all the bodies?
Yes. Yeah.
I use detect magic, by the way.
Okay. Detect magic. Detecting magic, immediately you get 2 blips. One of them on the body of Koresh, one of them on the body of one of his guys, and you find, because of your magic, 2 vials of a strange liquid.
Down both.
Looking at it.
Do they look similar?
Looking at this, it is it's a dark red liquid with a strange mercurial swirl within it.
Okay. Is that like
2
the
vials.
shimmer they have in drinks?
Yes, kind of.
Oh, cool.
Kind of. It's not glittery, but it is this kind of dark red, almost brackish liquid. And as you tilt it in the light, there's this kind of pearlescent blue and red. And then as it swirls around in there, you can see what looks like some sort of almost quicksilver, like this liquid silver kind of moving around within it.
Okay.
So you find 2 of those. That's the only thing that your detect magic radiates. Even the hammer that Titus picked up, there's no magical glow on it. As far as stuff on these guys, you guys find, I'm not going to make you roll.
Did those vials look like those are the ones that I found as well? Like the ones we drank?
They look like those, yeah. You find on these guys, just accumulative, you find 151 gold pieces.
Who's writing it down?
Who's writing this down so we can explain
I'll
it?
write it.
And then 12 platinum pieces.
Any plate armor?
So the big guy was wearing plate. It is pretty damaged, but it is plate armor.
I want to take it.
Okay.
What armor did the other guys have?
The rest of the guys had.
How big is he?
He's like 6'1", 6'2", pretty beefy dude. It's gonna need some alterations, but you think that this could probably fit you. The rest of his guys were all wearing chainmail.
Ghurty, try the chainmail on.
She just crumples to the ground.
No.
She dies.
She dies.
So, could I look for something specific?
Oh no, the weight.
So, perhaps what I would assume would be large chambers. I want to look for some sort of box or chest that I would think would look familiar to me. That might have a hidden compartment on the bottom, or one of those orbs might have been kept, like I saw with the wizard.
Like you saw with Arthur?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sure. You go up to you go looking around, you see the guards are now kind of scouring the rest of the house. They're checking all the doors, making sure that there's no secret criminals still hiding out.
And I'm just following everything.
Lumen is also checking each room, looking for magical secrets. Lumen, the rest of the house, nothing magical, nothing pings.
Even after, could I go outside too and do a little
Nothing.
check?
Nothing. Actually, how far of a radius do you?
How far are the other bodies?
Other bodies? Like that one guy that they shot down?
That
He was like
guy
120 feet away.
And then the other guys that were from the tree, or not tree, I guess it was. I keep thinking there's trees.
Those guys were like down the road.
10 minutes, 20 minutes, something like that. Okay.
You eventually do detect a zone of illusion, and you go over to this pile of rocks that is giving off illusion magic.
I go tell someone before I even look at it.
Okay, so while you're doing that, Titus, you walk upstairs.
And I only know that because he used the key for it, and it had this whole secret compartment. So that's why I'm looking for something like
Sure.
that.
You go upstairs, and up the stairs to the left, that room in the left corner, you try the door and it is locked. You check all the other rooms. Some look like master bedroom, other bedrooms, nothing looks like an office per se. Downstairs, there's this room here with just a rug and a couple beautiful windows. Down here, it's like a side dining room, probably for servants. But there's one room that's locked.
Did that one know?
On Lark's person, you guys did find a key.
Can I have Lark's key, please?
I'm assuming nobody would keep it from you.
Here you go.
You open that room and it does look like an office. Inside, no windows, no fireplace, but in the center of the room, there's this kind of strange circular green carpet. I say strange because it's almost kind of glittering. And in the center of that green carpet, you see a desk and a chair behind it. On the wall, you see this beautiful, beautiful oil painting. What looks like this kind of dark greenish blue ocean, just tumultuous sea, and atop it you see this ship like sailing and water like cascading into it and lightning behind it at nighttime. It's this just beautiful, beautiful oil painting.
Hit the carpet with a hand axe before I step on it.
Cuts into it.
It did have
Just to make sure that's not
Yeah, you throw it towards
eternal pit, that I fall into.
Yeah, it hits and just kind of scrapes and cuts across the carpet.
All right, I go to the desk.
Okay. Roll an investigation check. You're looking for some sort of box or something?
13.
13? Okay, looking around, you're doing what you think, thieves probably do. You're feeling around for bumps and then you... Nothing, and then you grab the handle of the little cupboard door and open it. And inside, you see a small safe.
Oh.
Looking at it.
Combo lock?
It actually has this strange lock face on it. It is 9 tile spaces, but one is missing. And then all these other tiles with this strange kind of sequence of glyphs within it. So 8 tiles, 9 spaces.
I think it might make a picture.
Maybe. I mean, some of the glyphs end in different places, so you could try and maybe connect them, but you can't really see what would look like a picture. They look like strange arcane runes.
Can I try and make lines connect?
Sure. Make an intelligence check.
Once Ghurty's secure.
Can I help him out with that?
Looking at it, you're like, dude, your guess is as good as mine. You can't give him advantage.
Okay.
You need to be proficient in...
You hear Lumen across the meadow. Guidance!
Jokingly.
11. You spend like 5 minutes on it. You have no idea what this is supposed to look like. You try a bunch of different things, but it never like looks like it's clicking together well.
Is it mobile? Like I gotta pick it up and walk with it?
It's like screwed down into the desk.
Can't unscrew it.
Do you have tools?
I have Smith's tools, so I'd imagine, yeah.
Smith's tools? That's like for stoneworking? Probably not.
Once Ghurty's secure, I wanted to find.
It wouldn't be screwed. It would be like hammered into the bottom of the desk. So I'll say if you want, you can like hit really hard on the bottom of that thing. And it would, and so you'd have this piece of wood with a heavy.
I just want to bring it downstairs for everyone else.
So you have this piece of wood with a heavy safe connected to it. You walk downstairs. What are you doing, Chu?
I wanted to find Larch's room.
His study?
Secured, yeah.
Okay. So you see Titus holding this safe on this piece of plank of wood that you walk in.
This is Larch.
I assume you were
Larch place?
proficient in Arcana, right?
No.
Okay, that's why I didn't have your one.
No.
I'm just gonna. That's great.
I'm gonna see if someone can open this.
As he turns, you see this strange tile display on the front of it.
Can I make any sense of it?
Looking at it, are you proficient in Arcana?
Yeah.
There is strangely arcane nature to that glyph on the front,
wow,
and all the little hash marks and stuff.
Can I take a
Make an Arcana check.
Arcana?
You got this.
Ah, the potion. It helps. 23.
Okay. As you're looking at it, you don't quite try yet, as you're just kind of looking at it, but you see two tiles, and if you could get them next to each other, you would see a pattern start to form. And you see a few of them kind of moving around in your head. And you reach forward and move a few of the tiles around until that bottom left corner, you see the pattern beginning to form. Do you want to keep going?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. Roll again.
Another one.
Another one.
Oh no.
12? All right, it's beginning to stump you. You spend a couple of minutes. You can see the piece. It's in like the top right, but trying to get it down there is stumping you. You can try again if you want.
No.
Well,
I have a goal.
The magnifying glass.
Perhaps. I have something to look for, though. I'd bring it downstairs.
All right.
Okay. So it's started. Unless somebody ruins it.
I just want to look at his bookshelves and his desk. I'm looking for a book, like a spell book. Because I saw him do something similar with his weapons. Maybe he kept some sort of spell book.
Roll an investigation check.
While he's doing all this, I'm going to be piling every weapon, piece of armor, shield.
Sure.
Just down there in the bottom.
What'd you roll, Jude?
Investigation?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
13. I'm gonna put 5 points of inspiration into it to make it an 18.
Whoa. Spending some time
really
looking
impassioned.
around, you are like repeating in your head over and over again just the different things this man has done until finally turning from the desk, looking at the painting. You pull it back, there's just a wall back there. Looking at the chair, kicking the chair over, you hear a something inside of it.
I was so angry I found it. I get to that chair.
Okay, you pick the chair up, you kind of like move
Wait a
the cushion around.
Look for traps.
Make an investigation check.
Find the traps.
17.
17. You kind of like feel the cushion shift, and as you start to shift it, you hear of a spring underneath it.
Ooh, springs are always bad. I'll
Try and disarm
this.
it. All right, make a check using your thieves' tools if you're
I
proficient.
don't have these tools.
Oh, so dexterity check.
You got this.
Use your dagger.
No. I'm a smart man. I'm gonna find Lumen.
So you stop, slide that against the wall, and you go to find Lumen. Okay, so Titus carrying this thing. Yeah, Edovard catches up behind you pretty quick. Actually, no, Edovard's probably been doing this for a few minutes. What are you doing, Vanora, while all this is happening?
For prayer of healing, does everybody have to be there for the 10 minutes, or is it just like I have the concentrate for 10 minutes and then just go? Bzz?
I would say you would have to be.
Yeah.
It's like sitting for 10 minutes, and you're like praying over them.
I just yell out when everybody's done. I can heal.
You have some time now to kind of sit and stew a little bit
And as you sit there, just the severity of your injuries begin to make themselves prominently aware to you. Where you were able before to kind of scoot around, even stand up with a lot of pain, now as you even give it a thought and barely go to push yourself up, your ribs, just in intense pain, keep you from standing. You can't even push yourself up off the ground. And then you just slump back over towards Clonus' shoulder. Just the only thing there other than the wall. And as you like slump against the wall, you start to kind of slide until you slump against him.
Ow. I think a little bit of everything is broken.
You don't look so good.
I definitely don't feel good. I feel broken in a lot of places right now.
Can I like do like a medicine check or something to like see if I can understand what's going on?
You can do your best, yeah.
Can I do a medicine check to see how many shopping montage episodes it'll take for her character to heal?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
About 8 days.
How about an unnatural 1?
Oh.
Lord.
You are... There's already large bruising in different spots. You go to like move her leg to try and see, like you're like
everything I touch and move. It hurts.
You're like you've seen people check for broken limbs before, so you're like you go to just touch her leg and she immediately like rage induced or pain induced rage.
I think
everything you go to check.
I think you broke your bone here. I think they call that the gluteus, and then. I'm pointing at the leg. And then go and check the arm. I think they call this the... I don't know. I'm going to make something up anyway.
I think that's the discus.
That definitely is the discus.
This is the javelin.
That's the problem. Your discus is all shot put.
My breath for a second, I'm gonna go and try my hand at like helping like get anything better situated for the long haul.
For Vanora?
Yeah. From what I know of going through
doing a medicine check?
wounds. Yeah.
Go for it.
I'm gonna put a little bit of inspiration in it and pick it up to 25.
Okay. Are you using a medicine kit?
What are you doing? You're just trying to identify...
Like,
Do you have a medicine kit?
Do you have a kit for that?
No.
I do.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, I
okay, then I'll use your medicine kit.
So I'll say sure. I know what you're going for.
Okay.
It requires the long rest accompanying that.
Yeah.
But then, yes.
You make me feel so much better.
Yeah, so you do splint one of her legs, like, all the way up. You wrap the ankle of another leg. You do a lot. One of her shoulders is like, she's not able to move it at all. So she's well bandaged and unable to move.
Thank you so much. That feels so much better.
Well, it doesn't feel better.
I'm not
but
my leg
yeah.
feels better at least.
Yeah, your leg is like being kept in place.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to be as disfigured.
Thank you. Setting the leg now is good.
So there'll be a half orc.
So that's how you do it? Interesting.
Yeah, they call this part the leg, and this is an arm.
I feel
I thought this was the discus. Never mind.
That was my mistake. I
I
apologize.
am in good hands.
Titus, at this point, stepping down the stairs, you see them finishing up bandaging like Vanora right now. Edivard, you come rushing down. What are you guys doing? Lumen, you walk through the front door.
Everybody standing right here? Nobody move. I'm gonna heal
For 10
everybody.
minutes.
10 minutes. Take a breather. 6 people. 5 people. I use on myself. Who else is dying?
Okay, so you guys get...
1, 2.
Everybody raises their hand, basically.
Gertrude. Get Ghurty in there.
Wait, how many people can you do?
I'm okay. I'm fairly well rested.
Okay. Everyone needs more than I do.
You don't see any wounds on her, really, other than like some chafing on her arms, and she just looks kind of tired. And she like looks around at the rest of you and goes, "I certainly don't need it as much as some of them."
So 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. What do you need? You? Okay. 18 to 5.
To what 5?
1, 2,
Pollock?
3, 4, 5.
Cephas, Clonus.
No, I don't need it.
Ghibli. No, Holic, Clonus, Ghibli, Titus, Lumen. And you?
Yes.
So during this 10 minutes of recuperation, you guys, I'm assuming, begin discussing the things that you found. Lumen?
I saw illusionary spill.
Oh. Slipped into Kentucky there for a second.
Illusionary
spell.
Illusionary
spell.
Oil spill out there.
I think they struck oil back there.
I think they were alluding to an oil spill.
Trying to cover up something. It's a conspiracy.
Some kind of corporate conspiracy.
I say.
That's Lumen's cousin.
Lumen, welcome back home.
I say there's an oil spill out there.
Please remember that first.
Sure, yeah. He's a chicken. He's not a...
Welcome back to the fire, Lumen.
Comes out in a wheelchair. It's a chicken on a wheelchair.
Okay, so it sounds like Lumen has a pile of imaginary rocks. I have a safe that's been started, and
I need you to look at a chair with me.
Oh, and
Edvard had a chair.
I counted up the gold while we had some time. 34 gold to everybody.
Oh, alright. Thank you.
And how much platinum?
No platinum. I broke the platinum out of my bag.
That's right.
Supposedly.
So now I have platinum.
There was no platinum.
Is anyone good with Arcana and wants to give this fancy lock a shot?
I better not touch it.
I can do it some more, but I really like to get a look at this chair.
Yeah.
Are you getting healed, though?
You should do that.
Are you receiving healing?
No,
Oh, you forgot the healing?
I forgot.
Okay. Well, Lumen is. You have to wait 10 minutes for
Yes.
Lumen anyway.
Yes, yes.
Do you want to try it again?
Yes.
Okay. Roll an Arcana check.
Guidance.
Why do we have to wait for 10 minutes?
Because he's receiving healing.
Yeah, we can't leave the room.
But can't he be in the
safe
room and
is
work
down
on the
there,
safe?
isn't
The
it?
safe's there.
I didn't say he couldn't.
Oh.
I said for him to take Lumen upstairs to go
Oh.
check the
Chair. The chair's upstairs. I don't want to move the chair.
Could be a bomb.
Okay.
It's really high. It's 27? 26.
Okay.
26.
Dang.
Moving things around. And about 5 minutes in, the last one clicks into place, and you see this strange kind of collection of spherical runes all connecting to make this strange large circle with 9 spheres within it. All of them connected by strange hash marks, and then it goes and clicks into place, and then you watch it just open up.
Can I jot down what that image looks like?
Sure.
It's the Elden Ring.
You watch the thing open up. It is 9 spheres along this like center ring, and then these strange kind of hash marks connecting each sphere. The Taliban? No. No, absolutely not.
The clone ring.
That's what I was thinking.
The main.
Sort of, but
Not the Taliban.
they're connecting a bunch of them, and then there's these like like crescents that connect some of the other ones, and then opposite crescents to connect the other ones.
It's the planar trails between the multi-universes.
I'll open
The
it.
multiverse.
You open it up, and
Of
looking
maps.
within the safe, you see
Gas.
a
Small dead space.
small, lockbox within it, but it is not locked. You see a little like wooden, kind of like what would hold poker chips, and you see a bunch of platinum in it. You see one more vial that looks identical to those other vials you guys have been finding.
Nice.
And you see a letter.
Okay.
Pass this
can
down
I
to
give?
Titus.
Don't put it in the freezer.
I will give.
Well, don't rub it against
rub it
ice.
against the ice.
That's right.
Can you what? Sorry.
One of them I'm giving. So I will give the platinum to Holic to like count and divvy up.
Holic looking at it
since
pretty
he was already
quickly.
doing that.
It's 13 platinum.
And then I would like to sleight of hand the vial.
Oh, they were plastic.
Make a sleight of hand check.
You
I have
dog.
advantage.
I'd say
due
most
to-
people are kind of looking at you, so you're
I
going to
have
have
advantage due
disadvantage.
to my cloud rune though.
So it'll be a straight roll. Because everybody's like right there.
You dog.
Actually, you know what? No, you
Can
can
I
have the
guide
advantage. You can have the advantage.
Can I guidance him? Because I'm literally right there.
Sure, you got guidance from Lumen. Lumen knows what you're doing.
You dog.
What? Oh, guidance on your sleight of hand?
16?
I don't see it.
But I don't see it.
Oh, is he trying to trick us? Guidance.
It's from the Fae. You can't blame him.
You can't trust a Fae, man.
Holic. You watch Titus quickly pull this vial out and like put it in his shell.
Pocketing drugs at such a young age.
And then I read this letter.
You read it out loud? Okay.
Is it in a language he can read?
It is. What languages do you speak? Actually, wait, I can see it in front of you, so you don't have to reveal that if you don't want to. You do not recognize the language.
Pass it around. Pass it around.
Actually, you know what? There are like some of the characters that seem familiar, but you still can't read it.
Stop reading it, Jared.
Yeah, Jared, stop reading it.
I've just been looking at the nice like lettering.
Yeah.
I haven't read a single word except for the first
Oh,
one.
it's very nice.
Can I look over his shoulder and see if I recognize it?
I know it says
You definitely
Larch at the end.
What about I?
I'll take a look at it if he's handing it around.
So I ran through all my languages.
Can I read it?
It is.
He passed it to me. Read it? Do I read it?
Here, pass you the platinum. You're getting all the goodies.
He passed it.
Clonus, I don't know what languages you speak. Yes, you do. Don't look at me.
Okay.
Don't look at me.
Holic, you do as well. Sorry, you could. I didn't look at the thing.
The moment we have a note written in deep speech, I'm keeping all the secrets.
How does this kid know deep speech?
The bad guys are away, right? Or are they?
They've been. Trake is like, you kind of like look around, and in the last 10 minutes, Trake has taken these guys out into the next room, and then a couple other guards have since arrived, and they're starting to tow them away.
So we're kind of like sitting around that table.
Sure.
Cool. That was great.
Wherever you want to be.
Me and Vanora are on the wall though. On the floor.
I'll try and translate it as best as I can. It's written in Elven, so.
Makes sense.
No, I'm just.
Opens up with
Emperor, I would like to extend my deepest respects and appreciations for your heroic and stalwart efforts in claiming Reykjara. I am in awe of your current accomplishments and see the absolute victory for your men on the horizon and in all future conquests. I have been in league for some time now with one Creedon Loth, and we have had a mutually profitable relationship. I was given the opportunity to see the power and efficacy of your potent elixirs in action. My men have not been the same since administering them. I seek to do more substantial business with you, and should you have me, seek it to help you. And should you have me, seek to help you in your current efforts. Sorry, translating, it's strange. The Raskelian government has seen its final days, and as far as I'm concerned, the people of Raskelia need a firmer hand to guide them into these uncertain times. Many are at war amongst themselves, elves, dwarves, and men, all vying for power over the land they once claimed as their own. Peace is clearly unobtainable, and death is sure, unless a strong force is presented now. I hold no allegiance to my brethren, and most certainly no allegiance to the current Raskelian king, the Fool. I, however, would like to be on the right side of history, so consider my position amongst the men here an asset, and I would be ever so grateful for a place amongst your trusted generals. I could be of great use to you in future endeavors. Consider it. Thank you for the confidence you have already displayed in the power, as well as the stipend pass through Creedon to myself. I hope to do more business with you soon. Sincerely, Ransom Lark.
Dude.
So,
I knew he was a weasel.
So he's
I
in
did
communication
know he was
with the Emperor.
yes.
What's the bad guys? Not
This-
Strelavan.
What?
Who's the bad guys?
Taparoisia.
Tap the filthy taps.
But there's no Taparoisia listed, but yes, we've got that connection to the only empire from
Which means
recent
that
memory.
that
Well, they had a
weird
victory.
stuff that
Yeah.
the people, the red veiny stuff that you guys also took, is coming from Taproavia.
And it doesn't wear off, I guess.
But he's in league with some Cretan law.
Yeah, I create it.
Stoneband was the one that Taporazia.
K-R-E
Two years ago, yeah.
D-E-N-L-O-F-F.
Cretan looks Red Scarf?
That's what I was thinking.
Maybe.
Red Scarf.
Hey, look at this chair with me. Please.
It's been 10 minutes, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, we got our healing. How much?
18.
Awesome.
You're my friend. Sweetie, after this chair, you should come look at these rocks.
What was the
Absolutely.
Sounds fun.
Oh,
That's right. The platinum, yes.
does anybody have some gold to break this?
I can make some.
Yeah, I'll do. Yeah.
Do you guys have enough?
Yeah, I got some. Oh no, hand out mostly platinum.
I have a lot.
Oh, yeah, I can do that.
Break
I
out
can do
the
that.
gold
I can do that.
Doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
I'm stupid.
Yeah,
Stupid
divide that
even?
by that. Perfect.
Yeah. So everybody gets 6
There you
to
go.
start platinum.
Okay.
Awesome, yeah. You all get some platinum.
Yeah.
I'll take this.
This guy's rolling in the dough.
Ransom was
Okay,
not
so then
unwelcome.
I can break the rest of it. Yeah. So everybody gets 2 gold and 5 silver on top.
And then there was a box in there, a little wooden
Oh,
box.
did I not open the box? I thought the box had the letter in it. I'll open the box.
You open the
What's
box?
the box?
Rows and rows of gold pieces.
All right.
Can I do this one with supervision just so I can learn?
With supervision, you said?
Yeah, like have
Yeah,
one-
sure.
So I want to try counting it.
What's the?
Make an intelligence check.
Heck yeah.
Wait, what'd you say?
Oh, 20.
No.
Smart
It
kid.
takes you a few minutes, but there's 350 gold pieces there
350.
Where?
in a box that was in the safe.
So
You are able-
43 gold initially, and then the last of
We
it.
got 2.
6 people get 1 more.
I can do a 43.
Okay, so everybody else, 44 more gold, Matt. Okay.
Me and Titus took the hit on that one, but that's fine.
Nice.
And you've got another 1,000 gold coming from Trake when you go back to town.
And I counted.
No.
There was 1,000 gold reward on the head of Koresh and his men.
You see, Titus is just like happy that you were like, good job on the counting.
Yeah. Good job.
All right, Lumen and Edovard run back up to the study. You see the chair is gone. I'm just kidding.
Oh my gosh.
It's like, oh, bummer.
That guy came out of the other room, took the chair.
No, I could use a seat.
Well, we're downstairs in Prairie this year.
The spring. Okay, so
Lumen, can
do you? Okay, sorry.
Can you get me thieves' tools?
Yes.
Do you have thieves' tools?
Yes.
May I use them?
Yes.
May you assist me? May you?
Guidance?
Yes.
Yeah. I sure can. Why do you need guidance and thieves' tools with a
There's
chair?
something in this chair. I think it
No,
might be.
just open it up.
What?
Just open it up.
I think it might be trapped.
Oh.
Yeah. Magic.
There we go. Take it.
Right.
Make an intelligence check.
Open it. Open it now.
So that's my proficiency and
Yeah, can you reverse guidance someone?
Loomis
That takes
sits
D4
on a
away.
chair.
18.
That'd be a fun spell. Nag.
I like it.
You carefully slide it just far enough until you see there is a small, like flat, almost like a pressure plate, kind of.
Yeah.
But it's ready to spring up. You can see it like pushing up against the cushion, and you carefully push it back down, slide the cushion ever so just a slight bit farther. You see another one behind it. You hold that one down with your with another finger. Each of them like holding these thieves' tools on the ends of your finger, pushing them down. You slide it a little farther out, and then a small blade kind of starts to stick up slightly that you push off to the side, and you feel it just as you push far enough, it cling, 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 falls down from beneath the chair. And then you slide the cushion the rest of the way and slowly release those springs. The trap did not go off.
You survived.
You see
So the trap, if you
underneath
sat on
that
the trap,
trap
would have stabbed you.
The chair.
it was not sitting straight up. It was sitting out like this.
I
So when
refuse to believe that.
If he pulled the cushion up, it would have flung it straight up.
Yeah, like in the office.
Shouldn't happen when you sit on the trap. And it wasn't like a dagger.
He was a masochist.
No. So, underneath that trap mechanism, you see this like wooden sheet, and in the center of it, a small hole. All across it, tracing it, the outside, there's a crack, like you could lift it up. You put your finger in there.
I do.
When I lift it up,
Yeah.
inside,
Yeah.
you see a scroll and a book, a leather-bound book.
Real quick, the trap? Was there like poison or anything, like a vial that would have broken? Can I look for?
You don't see one.
Okay.
Just seems to have been a blade. Looking at the blade, though, a thick black crust along the edge of it.
What kind of blade is it? Like a needle?
No, it's like a flat blade on one side. It's like this strange serrated, sharp blade.
Okay.
But it would have just like flung up towards you.
I'll take it.
Sure. There's no handle to it. It's just a blade. One side serrated and all black.
I'll throw it in my platinum pouch.
Sure.
Your platinum pouch.
Weird, okay.
Best be careful.
I shouldn't be reaching in there without, really thinking anyway. So it seems like a good place.
Not his bronze pouch here.
Yeah. I'm gonna take the
Tell me you don't have a pouch.
scroll in the book. I want to check the scroll in the book. Like I don't see any runes or anything. Like magic trap.
Make an investigation check.
Guidance.
Does that magnifying glass help at all with that? Okay, just the guidance.
Magnifying glass gives you advantage to determine the magical properties of something.
This is Arcana?
No, this is an investigation.
I step back.
Same thing. 15.
Nothing.
I take them.
You grab them both?
Yeah.
Okay. Pick them both up. Nothing happens.
Gotta look at the scroll.
You open it up. Full of arcane runes.
I might need to spend some time with this, I assume. And then I gently open the book.
That's a dangerous
This is
game,
where the
my
money
friend.
could be. This is where the money could be.
Flipping through.
Platinum.
Full of arcane runes.
He's been writing stuff down.
Some of it looks very old, and some looks more recently added.
Multi-generational.
This is big. This is big. Thank you, Lumen.
No problem.
What?
I said no problem.
Oh, thank you.
I thought you just said the platinum.
I did too. I heard.
The platinum. No problem.
Give it to me now. Give me the platinum.
Can
Your
we keep
share.
this discovery between us?
You found a knife.
Here, and I consciously remember and reach into my platinum pouch and pull out a piece of platinum. And right as you touch it, I cast light on it. Let me give it to you.
As you grab the platinum, it glows with divine radiance.
Thank you.
You
Remember
see the hanging, your divine clay, your holy symbol. Watch it shift as if on its own to this coiling serpent with a pile of gold at its center.
Oh, that's a new one.
We should write down the names from that letter and then give the letter to Trake.
Yes.
'Cause I feel like that's information that he needs to know.
We should write down the whole letter. He can write it.
I can do that.
Do that.
Oh man, I'm tired.
Hiya!
I can do that.
So I scribe this note in both Elvish and in Common.
You translate it.
I do a verbatim copy in Elvish, and then I do a translation that is pure Common.
You can just keep that letter then. We know that you give it back to Trake, but that's your copy then.
Were there any other books up in that study?
No bookshelves, nothing. All that was in here was the painting and the book, and
study.
I know, and the desk, and the chair, and the rug.
He had the statues of himself.
Not in the study.
Oh, no.
Anything else on this? No, like little cool bird thing that goes.
No.
Come on!
Yeah. No cool trinkets.
The desk had a little inkwell and a
What was
quill.
the painting
What?
of?
When I walk in, when I'm looking, because I've been looking for armor and weapons and stuff that I've been I'll take that painting off the wall.
Okay.
What was the painting of?
Beautiful ship with lightning and waves gonna crash it into it.
I missed that.
Okay, it's pretty big. You grab it.
The rug too.
The desk just like shifts around you. This nice rug, you roll it up.
Cool.
Okay.
Dude, we got people that, if I sell it, I can send them a nice big party wagon to...
What's happening over there?
Hi.
Oh, okay.
Just frantically.
To the boy. What's the boy's name? I love that kid.
The lame one?
Got him.
Rickton. The lame one, exactly. In Woodhurst.
What are you guys doing? Going to the illusion?
See.
To the illusion.
Yeah, let's go.
You all see this pile of various sized rocks and rubble in the center of this grassy field. Kind of strange. It's like, if you didn't think about it, it makes sense. Like there's some rock piles occasionally in the grassy fields that you've seen, but this one is like strangely away from any other ones, and it looks just kind of like piled here out of nowhere.
Stonehenge.
Well, this is it.
Can I touch the rock?
You touch it, your hand goes through.
Whoa.
I go for it. I go in.
I go for it. I go in. Just head first.
You step forward into it, and you see there are some real rocks here. Luckily, you don't run into them. It's this small little, like, almost a cave kind of down into the ground, and this tunnel that goes into the ground, and then you see this wooden door.
Is it dark?
It is very dark.
I'm gonna light
How
it.
long does that light? Wait, how long does the light last?
An hour.
I pull out the platinum piece.
Oh.
You fill this cavern. You do kind of like get down on your knees, almost like crouching, but you do see this small, like, wooden trap door down into this tunnel.
Before we open it, do we want to let guards know that this is here also, or?
I was muted for that. As the light fills this cavern, you see this, you have to kind of crouch down for it, but there's a small wooden trap door. Go ahead.
How small?
Before we look into this, do we want to let guards know, maybe, that this is here, or do we want to risk it for ourselves?
How far is this from the house?
About 100 feet away.
Well, I'm not fitting in that. I'll go tell the guards what you're doing.
Okay. You rush to tell the guards.
Since you're not feeling well, you want to hang with
I never left the fireplace.
I don't know who I'm talking to. Who else is here?
I think everybody but me.
I'm not gonna leave Vanora alone.
There are a bunch of guards and stuff around.
Wait. Okay. So now everyone's going up to the stones?
I'm going to tell the guards where it's at.
Well, the thing we briefly talked about was we would all go there on our way to go to the hotel to rest for the night.
You said that. You're the only person that said that. Everybody else.
And you know what else happened when that happened? No one disagreed.
Nobody listened to you.
That becomes
Nobody
plans
heard you.
80% of the time.
That's true. I did say that everybody went there, yeah.
And I said I didn't.
I did go.
That's after I started talking to her, and then she's like, I'm not even there. And I'm like, okay.
Yeah, if Vanora didn't go, then I'm gonna sit by her because she's basically dead.
It doesn't matter who went. If you decide you didn't go, then know that you don't know what I said.
Yes, yes.
Let's check it out.
Well, you'll hear it when I come back and tell the guards.
Yeah. Cephas comes back through the front doors. Those of you now know what I said. And the guards. Got it. We'll go check it out.
The trapdoor wouldn't, I don't think, I'll fit.
Understood.
Anyways,
I have the big old hallway green carpet that I have sprawled out, and I have all the armor and weapons and shields, and I'm trying to roll it up and see if I'd be able to carry it all.
It does not roll up. But you do have 3 sets of chainmail. You have 2 great swords, 2 war hammers. You have, are you writing this down?
You better be writing it down.
Are you writing this down?
Jeez, calm down. Give me a pencil.
Okay.
3 sets
4
of chainmail. No, 3 chainmail.
Okay.
3 chainmail, 2 great swords.
Okay.
2 war hammers.
Okay.
Okay. 2 javelins.
Okay.
That's it. Armor and weapons.
Okay. And a painting.
Yes.
Yeah, are you gonna roll that up in the rug?
Don't damage the
No.
painting.
But I have that with me.
Sure, yeah.
And then I have,
One of the guards kind of. What are you doing?
I'm getting all the things that Drake said we could take.
Well, Drake said you could have everything on them. Where's that painting going?
Well, I'm going to sell it and I'm going to give it to Rickton in Woodhurst, the place that you said you'd help.
Pretty sure that painting is part of the estate, my friend.
All right.
I hang it up on the wall right there.
That'll do for now.
He doesn't say anything about the carpet though. Rolled up.
No. There's probably some damage to it from all the weapons and stuff that you've been trying to roll it up in.
Good green shag carpet.
Well, the runner in the hallway, yeah, that one's shag.
Yeah.
Nobody said Lark had good taste.
All right, who's going in the?
His tongue was made of silver.
He had.
I'll go in with you.
I can
He
fit.
had statues of himself.
That's pretty good
In
taste.
his
He's a
home.
good-looking guy.
I can fit.
Oh, sorry, we're jumping back outside to those outside. 2 guards come running up while you guys are looking at it.
Wait, wait a minute. So he said we can only have what's on them.
He
Were
said,
those his
as
words?
far as I'm concerned, the coin and jewels you find on their bodies is all yours.
I already got away with a lot with robbing the safe.
Okay. Okay.
The guards saw you taking the stuff out of that, and they didn't say anything.
Okay.
Thank you, guards.
But you take a painting, and all of a sudden,
It's an expensive painting. But the painting, more than a vault of gold, kind of adds to the value of the manor.
Yeah. It's like a set piece.
It'd be strange
Cool.
to sell a manor.
It's rare for things to come furnished.
Not this one.
Not in this day and age.
So I'm gonna try the door. I'm gonna try the door.
Okay, you reach forward and lift the trapdoor open. It kind of goes down into the ground. There's a little ladder.
Ooh, drop my coin. Light.
I could drop my light? That's ridiculous. Platinum. It's the most expensive light.
So is somebody going down?
Lumen,
I'm going down now.
Lumen can fly, so if the ladder breaks, you can still get back
so
out.
Lumen, you have to wedge down there.
Definitely not flying.
Definitely not
And
flying.
when you're down there, you're kind of crouched, but you can walk.
Okay.
And you see there's just this tunnel that leads off.
Lumen,
follow
which
it?
way does it go?
Yeah.
Oh, you thought it was like a house for the Drake?
Yeah.
Like to live in? That's funny.
I thought it was like.
Yeah, it only goes down about 15 feet.
Does it open up bigger at all?
Not really. No. It's not like, you're not like crawling, but you're kind of crouched down and walking.
Okay.
I'm gonna.
Yeah.
You follow it?
Yeah.
Okay. You follow it for about a, go ahead.
Can I jump down in there and
Yeah, you-
follow him? Because now I'm it's tighter squeeze. I'm guessing down this ladder, but then.
But then you just kind of like have to crouch your head down a little bit.
Okay. Pretty short.
Yeah, you're pretty short. I mean, if you're not careful, there's a couple rockier parts where you might hit your head.
Okay.
But like, you're not crouching down. It's just like you kind of bring your head down into your
Yeah, that sounds good.
neck a little bit.
Hogan's Heroes hands and knees just.
Because he is like crouching down, and then he's walking.
That makes sense.
All right, you guys follow it for about 125 feet until you reach another ladder that goes up.
Going up it.
Okay?
Careful.
You go up
Absolutely.
15 feet up this ladder. There's another little trap door, but no holes in it or anything. And you go to push it, and it kind of pushes up slightly, but like something's over it.
I'll just push it open.
I don't know if we can
You ready?
switch sides.
That's kind of difficult.
Think real skinny here.
Think real skinny,
All
yeah.
right, the two of you go ahead and make an acrobatics check each for me.
We're gonna get stuck.
Yeah. You guys can't get help either.
Acrobatics.
Oh, this is gonna be.
This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be so bad.
One second. Guidance. Oh, I just reached behind me. Guidance. And just slap your face a couple times. Guidance.
Wait. Is guidance gonna be a D4?
Yeah. it's an
Okay,
extra-
good.
Can you give me anything?
I give you a swift pat in the butt. Here we go.
Thanks. Good luck.
I go like this. Guidance?
It makes you uncomfortable. Roll with disadvantage.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
What'd you get?
12.
18.
That's good.
It's awkward.
Oh wait,
Uncomfortable. There's you know,
We don't talk of this. We don't talk of this at
Do
all.
not speak of this at all.
in a dark tunnel where no one can see.
I'm sorry. Yep,
In a dark
that's-
tunnel where no
that's
one can
not-
see, Clonus
Please
shimmies in front of Lumen. Lumen tucks back against the wall as much as he can.
Don't touch my wings.
Don't look at me like this.
Yeah, and just you slowly
I can.
inch until finally
Clonus, you are able to grab hold of the top of the tunnel and pull yourself up. Lumen, you slide back and you're both like out of breath. It was really difficult, but you managed. You managed.
Bring over it,
Okay.
You guys at the end of the tunnel are just hearing.
Excuse me. My bad.
And then some like scraping of stone.
You guys doing okay?
We're fine.
Okay.
All right, you're now above him.
I'm gonna try to open that door.
Guidance.
Try to push the trapdoor.
Okay.
Whatever it is.
Strength check.
A piano falls on you.
Strength.
And he guidanced you.
You're strong.
I'm guidanced. So it's a 4 plus 8 plus 3.
15. Right on the money.
Nice.
You until finally you hear this loud crash and dust kind of down into the tunnel, and just a dark room opened above you.
What am I looking at? I have dark
A
vision.
dark room above you. You can see a barrel. Like if you were to go up immediately forward, the trapdoor is kind of holding opened, and then you see a wall on the other side, like you're in the corner of a room.
Lumen, I don't know where we're at, but I see a barrel. Can I see what's inside the barrel? Is there anything written on the barrel? Is it just a
wooden barrel?
Sweet.
Mystery juice.
Here we go. Come with.
I hand him my coin.
The
don't.
platinum light coin?
Yeah.
No, I don't need it. I can see in the dark.
Okay.
So then I want to go stealthy.
I put that in my pocket then. So it's
Natural 20.
Wow.
Hey.
You slowly
Which
lift
makes
yourself
it-
up into the room.
Oh, wait. I have disadvantage.
No, you're not wearing armor.
could I guidance
Oh,
him?
wait, you are.
Yeah,
I
he's
am
wearing
wearing
heavy armor.
Rough.
Just roll it again.
Yeah, just
Yeah, you have
another
guidance from
natural
Lumen.
20.
I do have guidance.
That's much worse.
That's a little bit worse.
That's 6.
Jeez.
Total?
Because of disadvantage.
Would you get on the
3.
You pull yourself up into this room, looking around. You see barrels all along one wall, barrels along another wall, and a door in the corner. A rack along another wall full of various food ingredients, vegetables.
Lumen, get up here. I think we're in like a storage food containment room. I don't know. What would that be called? I don't know.
Storehouse?
Spider sense is tingling. I think it's a bistro.
They have coffee?
I think so.
I'm coming up. I don't know if I've had coffee before.
What is coffee? So no.
I get up there.
Come up here. This is like a closet. I don't know. They're storing food.
Secret storehouse.
Secret storehouse. Here we
I come
go.
up there. I'm gonna take out my light.
Yeah, you can light. You can light.
We've already been
Light,
through this.
fill the room with light. You see this one shelf rack in the corner that's got like little crates of potatoes and carrots and other vegetables and fruits. You see some bread along the top of the rack, some like spices and stuff hanging off the side, and then all like 4 barrels along one wall, 4 barrels along another wall, and then a door in the corner.
What is edible right now?
What do you mean?
Is there an apple? I mean, I'm not gonna eat a potato.
Oh yeah, no, you see some apples. I mean, the potatoes are edible.
Well, it's gonna be weird if I just like.
Well, there's a carrot. There's some
Everything he
carrots.
said is edible, and you're like,
Yeah, what's edible?
What's
I mean,
as you pick up the carrot, I go, no, they'll be too loud.
There's loaves of bread, like what looks like maybe sourdough bread along
gonna
the
take some
top
bread.
shelf. Huh?
I'm gonna take some bread.
Okay, you take a loaf of bread, and then there's an apple next to it.
He said it's too loud.
Okay, so you take a loaf of bread and just
cling, 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 cling. That's gonna be too loud.
you just tear off a piece of. It's relatively freshly baked, like within the last week.
I eat it.
How fresh is it?
Does it smell good?
It tastes good. Yeah, it smells good.
Should we go after?
I haven't had dinner. I'm sorry. I had a plant.
Let's slip through this door. So let's.
That's
Kind of
right.
mad we left and then I just never ate.
Actually ate.
Yeah, it was a plant. It's a
No, you guys all ate food.
Okay.
Because there was like a bunch of food before that last thing got delivered.
I was
and
in
that
the
was poison
bathroom.
thing. Yeah, you just didn't eat them.
for 10 minutes.
You did. What? Oh yeah, I remember.
Yeah, he was
that.
in the bathroom forever.
And so I'm gonna go to the door. I kind of like. Is it like a? Is it gonna swing in, swing out? Is it on like a double swing?
It seems like it opens out from your perspective.
Okay.
Guidance.
So I'm gonna slowly creep it open, looking, hearing, listening, trying to grasp every ounce of anything that's out there.
Okay.
What does it
You
taste like?
slowly open the door. Make a perception check.
I said guidance. Okay, sorry.
Guidance.
+4.
There it is.
You open the door. A dark room ahead of you. You see, you think it's maybe a table, but you're really not sure. You look back at Lumen. You look back out. You really can't see. It's totally dark in here.
My dark vision is failing me. Blink, blink, blink. I think it's a table. Or maybe a big dog.
I bust in there.
You boom, open it. Step into this totally pitch black room. You don't have dark vision. And you divine light reveals the kitchen in the manor.
Oh my.
Yes! Did you guys hear that?
You guys are outside.
No, I'm. Oh no, wait, no.
No,
I
the
am
ones.
outside.
So
Yeah. They're
Edovard
inside.
and Vanora, while you guys are in the dining room, you hear the door in the kitchen, the next room over, slam open and footsteps inside.
Oh, here we go.
Edvard,
I'll run in.
you're like creaking as you get up. Edovard comes.
Do we hear them?
You hear
running towards us?
Yeah, footsteps running towards you.
I get ready. I'm so ready to go. You're gonna kill each other.
He's holding his action.
I'm holding my action for someone to come through the door. Lumen, we gotta go.
Cephas, are you going? Are you engaging as
The
well?
moment I hear the commotion, I'll start running.
So
that way.
these two doors into the kitchen, both at the same time, bust open. Cephas dashes in. Edovard dashes in.
I'm gonna
For a
turn
moment,
around.
Cephas, you see Edovard on your left, and you startles you. Then you look forward. You see Clonus, Lumen. You see these two large men.
Clonus yells, and it's like, doesn't know what to do. He's gonna attack.
You're just
He's
yelling
gonna,
at
he's,
each
gonna,
other.
he's gonna have to attack and yell. He's just,
And I want to turn around and yell down the corridor and be like,
You found another manor. There's another one.
So Lumen turned around and was going back in here, yelling that as Clonus is just the three of you war cry. Why are we yelling?
Wait.
Why are you in the kitchen?
What? I went down the tunnel.
And now you're in the kitchen?
The magical
I don't
rocks.
understand.
Well, now we know where that tunnel leads.
It's an escape tunnel. Wow. Yeah.
Well, okay.
I'm gonna go outside real quick and scare everyone that's outside the tunnel. I'll be right back.
okay.
So you're gonna go out the front door of the manor and then creep up behind everybody. All right, roll a stealth check.
I'm gonna guidance
fly,
myself.
so, yeah. So hold.
do I get advantage?
You were everybody okay down there? Echoing down the tunnel. Sure, that's fine. And the other, everybody's kind of looking at the fake rocks in the tunnel. Those of you that are outside. So who is that? Ghibli, Titus, Vanora did not. So it's Ghibli, Titus, and Holik. You guys are so Holik, you're in the illusion, right? Echoing down the tunnel. Ghibli and Titus are just kind of standing outside.
13.
Wow, that's not very good.
No. I was too excited, so I might.
But
I'm
Ghibli does it.
Yeah.
And Holik, you hear flapping towards you.
Guys, I don't see them.
No.
It's because it's scare out of Ghibli.
But landing right behind you, Ghibli, you
I instinctively just punch.
make it.
Guys,
That's a good hit.
It's a good hit.
1 damage to Lumen's stomach.
He also instinctively tooted.
I don't always toot Titus. Gosh.
Guys.
Sorry. I'm a little bit jumpy right now after what just happened.
it leads to the manor.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, okay. So thank you.
I swear. Sorry.
Trying to make a practical joke.
I thought it'd be funny. We just got out of the fight because it wasn't smart to jump scare everyone after everyone's about dead.
Well, hey, Lumen. At least we all learned a little bit of something today.
Yeah.
All right.
Edovar, Clonus, or Cephas.
You are Clonus.
I am Clonus. I am out of it. Could we head back somewhere and rest this night off?
Yes.
Drake, you guys are welcome to use the manor for the night, should you like. Should be plenty of beds. Or I can pay for a room at an inn.
Remembering the walk it took to get here.
Let's stay.
Let's
I'll just
sleep.
stay at the mansion.
All right. You guys take a well-deserved and needed long rest.
Before I sleep, can I like play with that hammer for like 45 minutes to an hour?
Sure. You do, kind of spinning it around, growing comfortable with it. There's nothing magical about it, but I will say you figure it out, and I'll send you how the.
I'd love to do the same with that scroll.
With that scroll? Yeah. Okay, make an Arcana check.
Could I have asked Lumen to help out?
Isn't that where that comes in handy now?
What?
The magnifying glass?
Yeah, that would work.
Oh, okay.
Roll an Arcana check with advantage using the magnifying glass if you'd like.
Guidance.
Oh, thanks. Sweetheart. 20.
Okay. I will. Do you want me to just tell you what it is, or you want me to text you? Okay. I'll text you.
Okay.
Let me just tell you what it
It's a
is.
scroll of wish.
It's a scroll of double wish.
Did the prisoners get taken away already?
They did, yeah. If you wanted to say something to them before they went.
I wanted to tell them about Elmater. And then I wanted to stick one of my pamphlets into their pockets that we've already looted.
They kind of just like not really paying attention, listen.
Well, how do you know?
No, they're listening to you, but they're like just like looking at the ground.
Maybe they're really enthralled.
Roll with disadvantage, roll a charisma check.
Easy.
Guidance.
Oh. You got a guidance.
I need a guidance. Which one have you been rolling?
That one's been
Don't
the good
you
one that
dare
I've been
hand me a
rolling.
different one.
That's the one I've been rolling, but you're
okay.
gonna taint it.
Reach to them, my friend.
It's a 2.
That's good.
That's
good. What am I rolling? Just charisma?
Just charisma.
12.
Pretty much that reaction.
All right.
But they are ushered out. But you all get a long rest and you all level up.
Proficiency goes in?
And as you guys are resting, Holik, there's a moment where each of you finds a bed, goes to sleep, and you open your eyes. You're in the bed that you were sleeping in, but you were in a vast expanse of ice and snow-covered stone. As you look around in every direction, a blizzard is just rapidly blowing through the area. And you see a slight glimmer in the distance, like a reflection of something.
I'm gonna take the blanket off of the bed, wrap it around myself,
Okay.
and trudge towards whatever that glimmer is.
You take 3, 4, 5 steps, turn behind you, the bed is gone. 10 more steps until finally, just out of reach. It is close, but the blizzard and the snow is just covering it up. You're unsure what it is. It's as if it's just within reach, but you still can't quite see it. You can't quite tell what it is.
I'm gonna call out to Vith to see if he can see it, or like just calling out to him, see if he's around and can venture further and
yelling into this blizzard. There's no response.
I'm gonna trudge farther towards whatever the object is.
It grows closer and closer. The farther and farther you walk towards it, you recognize it growing closer, but no matter what you do, it is always just outside of your reach. And you're doing your eyes are tensing, and you're squinting, trying to make out what it might be, and you just can't quite tell. Go ahead and make a perception check with disadvantage.
Do I have my leveled up stats?
Sure.
Yeah. That's a +8 perception. So 23.
It looks slightly stuck into the ice. You see the silhouette of a blade, a sword, for just a moment. A specific sword you cannot tell.
you see a sharpness to it, like both in pommel and crossguard. And it just kind of, the snow kind of cascades over it again. But there is something eerily familiar about it. And you just cannot put it to words. And you cannot quite identify it. But it is eerily familiar, as if like a long distant relative. And maybe you're seeing the familiarity in a distant relative based off of the relatives you know, but you never met this one. Or you met them maybe in childhood or earlier in your life, or any of those things you don't know. But there is something eerily familiar about it. You feel as though you should know.
Can I make some kind of check to try?
Make a history check.
Even more to recall. 13. Oh wait, history 15.
Racking your brain. It just hurts. Your mind hurts. Your body hurts.
It's too cold.
And then you're just racked with emotional pain and sorrow and loss. And then you wake up in that bed, sweating profusely, but you see your breath visible in front of you for just one breath. You wake up that morning. The dream clearly imprinted on your mind. And that quick glimmer of a blade, this dark silhouette, for a moment. But you can't quite put your finger on it. All right. All of you wake up the next morning. Vanora, one of your failed death saving throws with that medicine check and the bandages that were dealt are administered to you, goes away. Cool. After about an hour last night, by the way, the two of you that drank those filters, I need the two of you to make Constitution saving throws. This would happen like before you went to bed. Seemingly, the effects lasted for an hour.
And not know what happened.
Oh, no. What is it?
A con save.
22.
Okay, you're fine.
18. 19.
Okay, both of you are fine. You succeeded. Woo. So, no adverse effects from having administered it. And you went to bed. I mean, somebody definitely had to carry Vanora.
Yeah.
She went to stand up, unable to get up. But anybody specific want to carry her?
I would have. Yeah.
It's difficult, but you carry her up, or probably to one of the first floor bedrooms, I would imagine. And you get some well-needed rest. The next morning, you still can't stand.
Got it.
I've learned about this thing called a wheelchair. We may be able to find one for you.
Wait, hold on.
We have a baby Bajorn right now.
Bajorn?
Can I?
No. I think that's where we'll leave it for the night. It's fairly late. But when we come back, you guys are all level 5.
Level 5.
We rolled tonight, though, see?
What, the levels? Yeah, roll your hit points. Whoa. Yeah, let's go around and do that so that we can all see it together.
I got a 6. Oh.
You guys already rolled?
Yeah, we rolled.
What'd you get?
I rolled.
I got whatchamacallit, just like the roll itself, or the... I rolled a 5.
Pretty good. You got some good ads, too.
Oh, yeah. I got 10 health total.
You have +5?
I got +4, and then my dwarf.
Wow. You have a 4 con? That's insane.
Dude, that's awesome.
I rolled a 2 + 2.
Okay.
I rolled a 1, so I get to reroll.
Nice.
I rolled a 7.
A 7?
Wow. But I'll roll again if you want me to, because I rolled when I made my sheet, because I came with it already made.
Oh, I don't care. It's fine.
I rolled a 7 here, baby. Get wrecked.
Why did you say it like that?
Give me your die.
Baby.
Yeah, it was... You didn't say... It's just the way you said it was like...
It was just extra.
Totally 10.
Yeah. Level 5's a big level, guys.
It's a huge level.
Dude, we get multi-attack.
Was it a 1?
It was a 1.
Yeah.
6.
Only if it's a 1.
Unless you're multiplying.
Oh, it's a 4.
Yeah.
That's not
All your
bad.
cantrips.
Could roll the 2.
3, 5, 6,
I
7.
get.
Could roll the 3. Excuse you, Jarrett.
Jarrett is farting for the listener.
I think Ghibli was someone I used.
It was Ghibli.
What am I saying?
Yeah.
Are you going downstairs?
Yeah.
In the glass fridge, I have a drink in there. Could you bring it up?
Okay, I got a glass fridge drink for the Jer. I got a Coke for Levi.
Yeah. Thanks.
You want,
Yeah.
yeah.
Were you gonna go with me to the stones? Because I remember you asked, and then
Yeah.
The
So I'm gonna follow along with you and then.
Okay.
I'll be right
So I'll
Yeah,
ask you,
Coke.
and you're just
We'll
gonna
probably
say
do
yeah.
a party trip to the stones on our way to our inn.
Byron.
Hello?
Hello, darkness, my friend. Yep. There is.
What did he say? There's a light.
There's a light
There's a light switch down here.
Logan, no.
There's also one up here.
And there's also a child.
A child.
A child.
Okay.
No.
Give me your napkin, Mike.
Icarus.
He flew too close to the sun.
You are not
Today is not that day. I flew to the moon.
Icarus.
I know what I've won. Nothing good happens in 3s. I think that's the opposite of the saying, though.
Yeah, third
Good
time's
things.
the charm.
Good things happen in 3s.
And bad things happen in 3s.
Everything happens in 3s. That's just the way that it is.
Bible, cord of 3 strands is easily broken,
The Holy Trinity.
Is easily broken.
right?
No.
I mean, nothing good in 3s.
Crud. What have I said?
Except 3 million.
Mormon.
Heresy.
Hating on the Trinity.
Wait, so what's the plan?
I don't know what
I'm okay, so we're
inside the
gonna
hole.
backtrack. Who would like to go to the rocks with Lumen?
No, that already happened.
Where are the rocks at?